Hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Drunkards&Dragons. We have a few familiar faces here today and some new faces. We'll get to them in a second. So last time we played, the party woke inside of an underground cavern, and after fighting their way through it and almost dying in the process, they found ritual summoning happening. After failing to stop the summoning, they had to fight this massive flesh demon sewed together by various body parts, and after defeating it, they found out the one responsible for it was none other than the council member, Lord Kravis, who had originally agreed to help them, but instead tried to kill them. After finding out that what he did was the knowledge was given to him by Lord Darius, who the party had met earlier on and abandoned, and was at the king's ceremony during the tournament, they decided that they were going to head south towards Celios. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, go ahead.
I'm Alexia, the half-elven huntress. Once the prey, I'm now the hunter, in search of those who tore my family apart.
I'm Seamus, I'm a wizard, I'm old as fuck, what do you want?
I am Ardhall. I am a dragonborn. I spent my life dedicating to Bahamut, and I would like to spread the good word, although I don't quite know what that is.
I'm Mikhail, human rogue. I used to be a petty thief, but now I'm an adventurer trying to save this land.
I'm Sora Duhane. I am a fugitive from my homeland. And unfortunately, because of that, daddy issues are my only problem.
So, we pick up in the cavern where you guys were just talking to Lord Kratos. After deciding amongst yourselves the rotting corpses of everyone that you killed, the demon itself, unfortunately, sinking back into the abyss, it's beginning to coagulate like a pool of blood. So it smells very coppery and rotten in here at the moment. After Mikhail's swift diplomacy, instead of having to fight Lord Kravis, he decided to turn himself in. So what do you guys want to do from now?
Take a bath!
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to get out of here.
Out of this cavern or out of the town?
Why not both?
Agreed.
Are you gonna take a shower on the boat?
I'm a wizard. I'll figure it out.
Alright, off to Celios then.
So you guys spend a few days in town before you leave. Kind of clean yourselves up, get to your supplies situated. What do you do with Kravis at all? Do you just give it over to the authorities? Do you report back to the council at all?
He was supposed to turn himself in, wasn't he?
Well,
we make sure he does that.
okay.
We're going to...
We escort him to the authorities and say, we should have a talk with this guy.
He's a madman, I swear!
Okay, so after doing so, you are summoned to the council room where they request your presence the next day.
I'll talk to these old geezers.
Maybe I do.
Alright, go ahead. Talk to your own.
What's up, fellows? What do you want?
The council members, before devoid of life entirely, just uncaring in every single way. They're sitting very forward in their chairs, proper posture. I understand that you are responsible for apprehending him.
Not me solely, these two behind me also.
You have to understand that we have a reputation here. So, I was just wondering, is there any way to make sure you don't spread word of this?
I turn to the rest of the party. I think we're getting bribed, Bunny.
Is that what we want?
Yes.
We're listening.
He kind of pulls a satchel of gold up from behind the counter and pushes it forward and says, will this suffice?
I'm not very good at dealing with people.
How many gold pieces?
1,000.
If they can offer that, they can offer more. Mikhail?
I want to approach the council and say, listen, we're adventurers. We're going to need a little more than that.
Go ahead and make the diplomacy check. How much are you asking for?
How much?
Yeah.
Like 1,000 each.
1,000 each. Okay, make a diplomacy check.
Okay,
You guys ready for this nat one?
Ooh.
That's not good.
You tried.
14.
14.
Not bad.
Well, unfortunately, they just take the gold and slide it back and say, we could always let you leave with your lives for to be the bargaining price.
Shit, we just got threatened.
And as he says this, the guards in the room, they straighten up and put their hand on their swords.
Fix it.
Sounds good.
Look at him dead in the eyes. There's not enough of them to stop me. But I'm not a bad man. I'll let you have your wicked ways. Know if there's trouble, I'll be back. Intimidate check?
Good.
Oh, so close. I got a whopping 10. Even.
Let's say, I look forward to it.
Very well. We'll be on our way.
Before you go, I do want to know who influenced our young master into these evil acts.
Why don't you ask him?
I don't remember the name. Do you? I've seemed to have forgotten in my old age.
He told us it was a man named Lord Darius from the land of Celios.
And that's where you're after now?
What's it to you?
Leave the negotiations to the adults.
You just got put down. You gonna take that?
Fine. End of conversation. We're leaving.
Turns to you. So is that where you're heading?
Shit. Yes.
Damn it, Seamus.
Little transparency never hurt anything here. We all can be on the same page. It's better that way.
Motion's over, and one of the servant boys comes in. He gives you a piece of paper, and he says, "This should help your travels."
See, transparency helps. Sometimes.
What if it's a poisoned parchment? Once you touch it, you're dead.
I grab it.
You should speak common, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically a voucher, a free pass, for a sand flyer on the way to Celios.
Oh, hell yeah.
Flower?
Make intelligence checks, the three of you.
Can I make a knowledge check?
Sure.
Which one? Let's see.
10.
Did you just copy that was bad?
Well, I got 10.
I got 10.
None of you know what that is.
I'm gonna pretend I do.
No. Okay.
Don't want to look stupid in front of everybody here.
You are the oldest, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything else you want to do before you make your way?
Kind of want to spend my mighty amount of gold that I have.
Okay. This is not a large city. You might find odds and ends, but probably not anything expensive.
Any potion makers?
There's a few around.
Kind of want to buy some potions.
Okay. So mark off your potions if you want them, or that you bought them, I say. And how much are you looking for?
Like 5 cure light wounds.
Okay. So as you traverse the docks, are you guys with them at all?
Yeah.
I'm waiting at the other side of town, so
I
I'm
also
gonna
do.
like fall on a bench and like do the old man pass out.
I also need potions.
Okay. So you guys traverse the docks for a little while. Everyone make a search check for me real quick.
I
Oh, everyone
can't.
can do it anyways.
Jesus. This is going perfect.
Oh shit.
14.
19.
19. So you get lost a few times, but with Alexia's guidance, you actually manage to find it within an hour. You find, again, the end of the pier is filled with different kinds of vendors, odds and ends, them trying to sell things and whatnot. So you find them eventually. This is purple velvet tint at the end of the dock.
How much for 5 cure light wounds?
You just say that outside of the tent, or?
No, I mean, I walk into the tent, and then talk to the vendor and ask how much for 5 cure light wounds.
Okay. So you walk into the tent, and immediately you are assaulted with various like perfumes and smells, and it's a little like unnerving at first because it's so like pungent.
God, punched you right in the nostril.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
It appears empty though.
So when I walk in, the same thing happened?
Yeah, you're just
I'm
like,
gonna
whoa.
wait around for a guy.
Hello?
All of a sudden, the beaded curtains in the back swings open. He goes, kind of like, you can't tell if he's old or young. He's all dolled up with like various like makeups and shades.
You look like somebody from Country Fair.
Yeah. And he goes, customers, what can I do for you?
Do you sell any potions?
Look around. Does it look like I sell potions?
Yes.
Well, there's your answer. Now, what can I do for you?
Do you have any Cure Light Wounds potions?
Of course I do. He pulls out from his robes, from his like robe sleeve, he pulls out this long wooden box and pops it open. Says, "Are these what you're looking for?"
Why were they in your robes?
A magician never tells his secrets.
A magician.
Okay. I just need 5. How much?
For 5, let's see. Oops. Something won't do it all. Stop. Let's see. 5 times 50.
250.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of a discount. It says for 5, I'll give you them for 200 gold.
Buy more!
Okay. Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Oh, 7.
7. It says, or I can keep them. And pulls them back.
Fine, 200.
Plus you're doing business with you and he
Yeah.
kind of pushes them forward.
Sure.
And for you,
The same.
he kind of like, he closes the lid and when he opens it back up, it's full again. He says, take your pick.
Can I like sense motive?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to sense?
Like, is he like messing with me in some way?
Okay.
What is it? 17.
He seems genuine. He seems like he's just trying to sell you something.
Okay. I was like, it's 200?
Yes.
Alright, I'll take it.
Anything else?
No.
So as you guys leave the tent, you look back and it's like gone.
Well, what the shit? Why did I sleep through this?
Sorcery. Let's leave this place.
Alright, so you travel about a day south towards the Sand Gates. When you get there, you see that there are these massive ships in the deserts. In the Sand Gate area where the desert starts to stretch out. They look like normal ships that you've been on before.
What is the healing for Cure Light? Is it a D8 plus 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are we like on the docks, like about to board the ship, or?
The Sand Gate is kind of like a porting area.
Oh, okay.
But after walking for a day, you guys have... It's gotten progressively hotter and hotter the further south you've gotten.
Okay.
And now you're facing out this vast desert, basically. But the Sand Gate area, there's a lot of ships there.
Nice.
So how do we get to Celios? Going across the desert or taking the ship?
Across the desert.
Damn it.
Gotta take the ship.
Across the desert?
Sand skiff.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I know what those are.
Well, I don't, so you'll have to explain.
Get you across the sand in a skiff-like fashion.
It's like,
Master pretending like I know
Last
what's
Airbender.
going on.
Or
Not this day.
What'd you get?
3 plus 2.
big old 5.
You get the sense that Seamus is confused. He doesn't even know what he's saying.
I feel like you've lost a few more marbles since we've met.
You've run out of those a long time ago.
so we have a pass to use one, or
Yes.
like okay,
Vouchers!
so
Coupons!
yay. So we like. Are there like captains around, or what? Like people who can drive them?
There's like a ticket stall, I assume?
There is kind of a ticket stall, yeah. There's someone directing people who says, "All aboard Cecilio's this way."
Ooh, that's us.
I want to go
Let's
that way.
I go, here, Raquel, secure us a ride. I'm going to go find something to do.
Good little sandcastle.
Oh, so you give me the voucher?
Yeah, I hand him the vouchers.
Ooh. Can I look at it?
Yeah.
And like study it?
Sure.
Gonna make some forgeries.
Whoa. Is that one? Is someone's signature on it?
Yes.
Whose?
It's a seal. It's like a wax seal. It's not a signature. But the Council of Bleakwater has.
What does it say exactly?
Just the gist of it is that the Council of Bleakwater, the person providing this voucher, is authorized to, on the expense of Bleakwater, use a sandflower.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure it's
For
not
all
like
three of us, or is
something
it just one
stupid.
person?
It's just for whoever has it plus other guests at the expense of Bleakwater. That's what I understand. Anyways, so yeah, I will try to secure us passage across the desert.
Okay, so what do you do?
I walk up to the person that's like, everyone going to Celios this way.
Okay. So do you have your ticket?
Yes.
Let me see it. Come on.
I show them the voucher.
He takes it and he kind of like stamps it, and then he gives it to the other attendant. And he goes, "Forward to the dock."
Okay, come on, guys.
I follow.
Alright. So, you two, already having been on the ship, you've been waiting for it to leave for about an hour now. But it's a big ship and they wait for a lot of people to get on before they do. Whatever you two are doing separately, is your business. But both of you at the exact same time see these dirty, kind of like dust-covered adventurers
Cleaned up.
board the ship. I mean, you've been on the road for a day.
Oh, okay. No.
Why don't you guys go ahead and describe yourself for me real quick? Just what appearance they see.
I'm a 5'6", half elven woman. Blue eyes, red hair. Huntress cloak, bow and arrow.
Old man in gray robes with a beard and a big pointy hat and a stick that looks like it's been taken to the side of somebody's skull a time or two.
So I'm a human that is 5'9". I have blue eyes and blonde hair. My skin is white, and I have a chain shirt with 2 short swords on my back.
So that's what you see aboard the ship. Dusty, like I said, you can tell immediately they've been on the road for some time. So what are you two doing now that you've been on the ship for a little while? What are you guys doing individually?
I'm playing dice with men.
Okay.
I would say I'm leaning off the side of the ship, pondering.
Okay.
In the like not the sense where he's like really thinking about something, but more like what's for dinner.
Okay.
What's for dinner?
Okay.
Alright, so we're on the ship.
So as you guys step aboard, describe your guys' selves. What do they see?
Okay. Sawyer's tall. He's about 6'4". Currently, he's not wearing his armor. He's just in regular tunic and breeches. They're a bit dirty, like your own. Though they look like they've been cleaned fairly meticulously after he got on the ship. He's currently not wearing his shoes because he's sitting on all cross-legged, playing dice with a few ragged-looking men.
I have gold skin. It kind of shimmers a little bit in the sun. Very sunny out.
And
Yeah.
mesmerized.
A little bit shimmers in the sun, and on it kind of looks a little bit like a cloak, but the way my wings are, I have wings.
He's got wings!
Why aren't you just flying? Like,
I can't fly. I'm not that good.
His body's too heavy for his wings right now.
They're vestigial.
They look a little bit weak. Not quite strong wings.
some Charlie Brown.
So you got like
wings.
some My Little Pony wings going on?
Yeah, something like
Hey,
a
at least
caterpillar
they
wings.
can fly. What's that?
I also have yellow eyes and kind of a look like
Do you have a tail?
I do.
Wait, what
so
are you, a chimera?
He's a dragonborn.
I'm a dragon.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
So a dragonborn is they're humanoid-looking lizards, basically.
With wings?
Yeah, well, because he's a
Sounds like a
dragon.
chimera to me.
I'll show you what a dragonborn looks like later.
Okay.
and then
Right in the break.
I'm picturing
on
it.
my waist is a old long sword, just kind of plain looking, and then just cloth, like nothing really fancy, just draped.
So you look like a fancy bum.
Yes.
You can make intelligence checks. Or you can
Fancy
too, actually.
Whoops.
Just roll natural intelligence.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
12.
11.
Got a 9.
None that you can possibly remember. None of you have ever seen a dragonborn before, ever.
Okay.
This is the first one you've ever seen.
Well, then.
Perhaps I've read something about this in... Ooh, what would that... What knowledge would that be?
Knowledge.
Knowledge is dragons. Arcana.
Religion, right?
Yeah.
You could do knowledge religion, since he's a monk of Bahamut.
Not much better.
11. You struggle to try and remember something about, these like lizard-like humanoids, but it's not coming to you. It's the tip of your tongue, but you can't remember what it is.
I got a 17 knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion? You actually have heard of a monk monastery way, way, way to the north where they worship Bahamut, and some of them, you've heard, have acquired traits of dragons.
Okay.
So that's your best guess.
What would I roll to, guess his weight?
Just do a spot check.
Spot check?
See if you can,
Oh!
Oh!
You gotta do a spot check too.
11?
What do I do?
So roll a d20 and add a spot to it.
Yes. So 16.
So you're not really sure how much he weighs, but you do see one of the humans just sported, eyeing you up and down.
Alright.
Lick his lips a little bit.
Trying to get dust off his lip, and it just looks like he's just staring at you.
I guess I just straighten up to, kind of, I was slouching before, so straighten up.
Super serious.
Upon seeing these individuals, I very loudly leave my game.
Oh,
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I am all out of money. I bid you farewell.
That's a good day. I'm a bit mesmerized by this golden shimmer going on, out of the corner of my eye, so I approach him since he looks like he's quizzical and pondering something.
Lunch.
So, I guess I approach him and ask, what brought you aboard?
I seek to spread my teachings, what I was taught at my monastery.
Teachings of what?
Bahamut, the dragon.
Who is this Bahamut?
He is the good dragon. I actually, I struggle to remember most of my teachings, but I know there's good in it.
Not a very good monk, are you?
I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss.
Why venture to Celia specifically?
I heard that there was need for good tidings there.
I see you have a sword! I have one too. Just kidding. Sorry. Disney movie.
start comparing.
I walk over. You are the most awkward person in the world to have a conversation with. What's with all the get up? I like the shiny.
I did not pick
Much
my
better.
scales, but I feel they do suit.
How exactly did you obtain this draconic form? Not most individuals I've come across never even remotely resemble a dragon if they attempt to.
I took the rite of rebirth.
Rite of rebirth. That sounds interesting. Perhaps that I'd write a book on it someday if I would study it more, but I don't think I got enough time left in me.
Do you have any skill with that weapon?
Not much anymore.
Alright, I'm done talking. I'm useless.
Prude, as you walk away.
I walk away. I just turn around suddenly. What did you say?
Want to do it?
Just like grip my bow. Just like reaching back.
Draw!
I just laugh about old men and walk away.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go and try and find the kitchen. Or wherever they serve food.
I'm gonna scribe a fly scroll so I can get it into my book, so I can cast it prepared.
Okay, good.
That literally takes all day.
Yeah.
Ooh!
That's real good.
Are you sitting on the deck doing that, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
26.
26, okay.
That takes some gold too, unfortunately. But hey, I'll have fly forever.
I approach him and look over his shoulder as he scribes.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it or being
No.
really obvious?
Really obvious, I'm just curious.
It's just like breathing heavily.
Trying not to disturb his concentration.
Nice pen stroke.
So as you kind of like toss the gold over there, it kind of evaporates and disappears.
Yeah.
As you begin to start writing into your book. All of these like formulas and equations for how the fly spell works. And suddenly, you notice a presence over your shoulder.
Whatever.
I do apologize if I broke your concentration.
Interested in magic, young man?
I dabble a little, but unfortunately, I can't write as well as you.
As my arthritis and crinkled up fingers are just shaking the whole time.
I'm going to also go towards the kitchen. Spot check.
Spot check. Go ahead and do gather information.
Gather information?
Yeah. You can't do it since you're looking for the
I'll
kitchen.
gather information.
So then you would just roll whatever your stat boost for it is.
Charisma.
20.
Nice. Nat 20? No.
So I do 15.
15? And you got 20? You definitely find the galley where they're serving food.
I would like to purchase the cheapest meat.
The cheapest meat?
Cheapest meat.
You're given something that you're not quite sure what it is. It looks like chicken. You take a bite. It's not chicken.
It's raccoon!
But it's definitely some kind of meat.
Cat!
You smell it. It smells like chicken.
Chickens used to be common in this area.
I would like to do a gather information to find out what that is.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Actually, do knowledge nature.
Knowledge, nature.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
roll.
have-
Just add intelligence to it. And do it at disadvantage since you don't actually have it.
So
Second dice.
So you rolled again, so you take the lowest of the two.
Oh.
well, I guess it's is it a 10?
You have no idea.
I eat it anyway. Bolt it.
Perfect.
Like that's what they have on the menu.
So we got meat, potatoes, more potatoes.
Tell me about the more meat and the more potatoes.
It says, well, it comes in this bigger plate.
Sure, I'll have that.
That'll be 1 gold piece. She slams it on the table.
Nice. Do they also give me like a drink?
Yes.
Nice.
They give you a little cup of water.
Like it's like one of those pint-sized small free waters.
Yeah.
Not even enough.
Exactly.
It's too salty.
Just like
Well, I suppose I'll go and eat my big ass meal alone.
I would like to just go to the outside of the ship and meditate, as monks do.
As I see a strange man peering over Seamus's shoulder, I approach them and ask Seamus, is this man bothering you?
Good God, everyone's bothering me!
This That's what I'm asking.
I do apologize. I shall take my leave then.
Very well. I can find food.
And kind of like try to like wrap my body around like what I'm doing so nobody can see.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna go find some food.
Masturbating, leave me alone.
I'm out.
Good God, things you have to do.
Right there on the deck, man. Alright, so you want to do anything else in the next 30 hour, something like that? Okay, so while you do your separate things, you start doing your scrying. You guys get food. What are you doing?
Food.
What are you doing?
I will get a drink.
Well, I mean, I guess
Okay,
food.
same area.
Sleeping.
So,
If it's gonna be like 30
make a
hours.
Constitution save.
Okay, it's just regular ale. It's not dwarven. Nothing too hard. Oh, I got this. Constitution or Fortitude?
This is Constitution. General Constitution.
Alright. 19.
19. So it really has a strong kick. You ordered a normal ale, and they gave it to you. And you're like, that has quite a kick to it. But it doesn't bother you at all.
I'll stick to 1.
You're like, that's definitely not ale.
Someone made this in a bathtub.
So after a good 30, 45 minutes pass, you feel the entire ship lurch. And it kind of shakes, and then you feel just like you're sailing.
I feel like I would like roll end over end until like I hit something and like my robe's just over me.
Do you want to do a balance check for fun?
Ooh, not great. 8.
You definitely do that. You go, ah! Just start rolling sideways.
Embarrassing. Alright. Is there a place to sleep?
I mean, it's 1 in the afternoon, but
So,
Why do you need to sleep?
I'm tired. Tired as fuck, man. Tired of your shit.
Tired of you always bothering me. Oh, can you repair this? Hey, can you heal me? No, I
can't
can't!
repair anything, old man. You're lucky you killed me.
There's a hole in my shirt. Can you fix it again?
I don't wear shirts. I do.
Weird.
I hope so.
This revelation has escaped me this entire time we've been together.
and now you can't stop looking.
Yeah.
No wonder our enemies are always distracted.
I don't know what else there's to do on
We
it.
wait, obviously.
How long does it
Hurry
take
up
us to
and
get
wait.
there? Are we there yet?
No,
Are we there yet?
you are not sure.
I'm just gonna go and drink. Like this is boring.
Go ahead and Constitution save.
Ooh. Roll a 1.
Okay.
Maybe quite ironic.
Oh.
Close. 10.
10. You take 1 sip of this drink you ordered, and suddenly you're just like, I think I'm buzzed.
That's what I call good ale.
I'm content with medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to do this all day, so
Yeah.
this is what I'm
I'd
doing.
like to walk around and just like learn like where everything's at.
Like,
Smart
ports,
idea.
all that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and you gather information.
It's gonna learn the rooms and the locales and the. Oh,
Pretty sure that's a 9.
Not 9.
Yeah.
You walk around for a good hour and a half, and you have no idea where anything is still.
Nice.
You actually kind of like think to yourself, like, I was just at the galley, but where was that again?
your sense of direction is terrible.
Well, I guess I'll just keep walking.
Okay. Nothing else?
I'm gonna polish my armor.
Meditating?
Still amazing.
Still meditating. Still right in your
Sure,
butt.
it takes a while.
You occasionally look up and see McKill like wandering back and forth across the ship.
Perplexed look.
Yeah. How did I get here again?
Alright, now that I'm like sufficiently drunk, I assume, since I've been.
Do you have another one?
Huh?
Do you have another one?
I mean, if I got buzzed off 1 sip, I think 1 is
Okay.
gonna be.
Make a Constitution save again.
See if I'm like blackout wizard.
Ooh.
21. Sorry.
After you have the first sip, you kind of adjust to it,
Oh.
and so your buzz is kind of fading.
Alright, well then I still go like to the deck and just kind of watch the waves of sand.
The sandy sea.
So I drew a little boat for you guys.
It's a boat!
That's a nice boat.
Unfortunately, he sees it like this.
So wherever you guys are at.
I don't know where I'm
I
at.
would say probably in a corner.
Looking over.
Alright,
What is this?
that's where you're at. What is what?
Oh, this.
Pile of stuff.
Yeah, boxes maybe.
Yeah, there's just boxes, yeah.
Oh, so cargo.
Yeah.
I didn't spring for a good seat, so.
You just sit on top of the cargo.
Yeah.
Flying coach again.
Okay, is anybody immediately looking over the boat at all?
Hell no.
I don't know.
I'm
Am I?
watching the sand
From where you're at? Yeah, you'd be looking over it.
with my drunken
Sure.
eyes.
I'm looking over.
Well, I guess not drunken.
Okay, you two can make a spot check then.
Watching.
That's not good.
Oh.
I think you need to jail that dice.
No,
7.
dude, it's just me and myself.
7.
I actually always roll really bad.
Some
I
good
don't
spots
think
you.
it's not anything.
11.
11.
It's better than I said.
So as the both of you look over the side, the sand just rushing past you. It's sailing through the sand as if it were water. You look up and kind of like perplexed by like how the sail is actually benefiting from this right now. Not having like a lot of nautical knowledge though, you're just like, I guess it works that way. I don't know. So everyone's position. Let's see.
I have a feeling I'm going to cast some spells here in a little bit.
No, I think you're good.
We're about to get fucking attacked. Ambush.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't end up like on top of one of the sails.
And the crow's nest.
This looks like a comfortable spot.
How did I get here?
It was working and then suddenly I was here.
Is this the bathroom?
Fine check.
Just like screaming all over the place.
This is definitely not the bathroom. As you're at the very top of the sail.
Shouts a sailor from below you.
It's raining.
It's like, might as well go. The only thing it was a bird.
Last one had cookies.
No,
Cookies are for winners. What do you want
they're
this
almost
one?
done.
Respect.
Been munching on these the whole time.
I will have a cookie.
Why have we won?
They're
The
very
first
good.
one to roll a 20 gets the last one.
Damn it.
Well, my dreams are getting hectic here. Just
Have you had one?
No.
Oh.
should
Yeah,
One.
there you go. Woo.
Psych!
Ooh, dick.
These are good cookies.
Mm-hmm.
The sorcery.
Oh.
Fruitcake.
Literally.
I don't like fruitcake normally. That's interesting.
I don't like that normally.
I bet.
What in the hell are those?
Hey, it's your brethren.
Yeah.
Distant relatives.
Don't attack me.
Better than ass goblins.
So good.
I wish there was an ass goblin.
Kind of
So,
weird
I
shit
prefer a
to
common
do.
goblin.
Oh.
Out of the sand suddenly bursts a huge explosion of sand. These lizard-like creatures flop onto the deck, immediately attacking the nearest people to them.
We're below deck?
You are above deck.
Oh, I thought.
We're all above
Okay.
No, it's all on top.
Oh, okay.
You guys are not permitted below deck, actually.
Well,
Okay.
then where's the galley?
The galley is like in this area.
Oh, okay.
It's covered, but it's still above deck.
Gotcha.
You're not permitted to go below.
Alright, well, screw this. Alright.
Here we go again.
So you are all alerted to the sound of screams, and you all turn around.
Is it Nikhil?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know where I'm at.
I want to reiterate, I'm not wearing my armor.
What's
You're
your AC
SOL,
then?
son. Red button for
Oh, I rolled a natural 1. Okay, well,
that's dumb.
Shot.
I will take my shot. Let's see.
Are we doing initiative or are they getting AOPs?
They are getting sneak attacks because nobody saw them
Oh,
until it was too late.
Oh, if only I was looking.
Basically.
This is gonna hurt.
yeah, if only I spotted something over the
I just can't keep the sailing music on. It's better music. I have to take a shot real quick then. But, so, you're pretty sure your AC is lower than a 16 right now, right?
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
It's a 12.
And I know what your AC is. Fortunately, I missed Mikhail entirely.
He was still.
I'm as lost as I am.
If you're, like, facing that way, then it would be more
like that
this.
blind
Oh
one.
no, I was facing that direction first.
Oh, okay.
I just like
Yeah.
looking.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's where it would be.
He's biting you right in the ass.
You will take 7 points of damage. As all of a sudden you feel these claws tearing into you. You hear the screams, you turn around, and then as quick as you turn around, you take in the sight of whatever this lizard-like creature is, and it slashes you across the chest. And it kind of lets out this like clicking sound.
Son of a mage.
You will take 6 points of damage.
Clicking.
I'm picturing
Ardell,
a creature in my head from
Ardell?
the movie, but I
Ardell?
can't remember what it is.
You, however, being lost in your stupor, you hear the screams, you turn around, you see this thing sail over your head and crash into the boxes behind you. It is now prone. And take a shot. Man, I can't believe I got the first natural 1. That's just
That's
not
to be
good.
you, man.
It's just not good policy.
Usually it happens on the first roll.
I know. I think like the last like 3 or 4 sessions, like everyone else has at least gotten 1 natural 1 first roll.
Dude, I rolled like 3 2s so far. I've been this close.
Okay. It's good old Jameson. Sponsor us!
And right, okay.
Yeah, right on the
I
characters.
can't see anything, I'm sorry.
My damage
You
is
just
Luckily,
move
the
off
enemy
boat.
took a good amount of damage, so
As this giant bottle of whiskey falls to the earth.
crushing the boat of anything.
Is it
Go ahead, roll this guys.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh my god.
Aw.
And while we're at it, everyone take a drink, because I definitely first.
I want new dice.
So, 17?
Well, so we'll do 2025. What'd you get?
22.
Alright, so you'll go right after me. Uh, 15 and 20?
Yeah, 17.
You're gonna have to like learn your name, so I'm sorry. Ardell? Right now, I'm gonna write it next to it. Ardell?
Yes.
Okay. 10 15.
14.
It's swear, right?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
10.
10.
Whopping 9.
Yeah, fail.
Who's reading?
Alright.
Deal with this alright.
So
Arthritis.
you're
This is how
about 10
it
feet
works.
away from it, so we'll spend half its movement to stand up without an AOP. Walk up to you and swing. You're not looking at it, and I assume you're now also not looking at it?
Yes.
Alright. Let's just roll on all 3 of you.
It's just like, brother.
Miss. And miss.
Oh.
So, you two, as they go to kind of lunge at you, without the element of surprise this time, you're actually prepared for it. And as they go to lunge at you, they kind of like stick out their tongues and make that clicking sound, and they go to slash at you, but you guys easily dodge out of the way. You, on the other hand, still being interrupted out of your meditative state, it kind of, you're just now coming to the conclusion like, oh, we're under attack. And as you come to that conclusion, you take another 3 points of damage. Mikhail, you're up.
I suppose I'll draw my weapon and poke it in the face.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Takes 9 damage. 9 piercing,
Oh.
if it matters.
Does not. Arthal, you're up.
It's a D20. Or no. Wait, yeah, D20.
Yeah, so you understand, so
Yeah.
this is your normal attack, this is your Fury of Blows where you punch twice.
Okay.
And so the 7 is how much you add to your attack to see if you hit, and the 4 is how much damage you add to the D8 you roll.
Alright, so flurry of blows on that bastard.
Okay.
So 9 plus 7, so 16.
16 will hit.
16 I hit.
Yeah, so the first one will hit, and the second one, go ahead and roll. See if they both hit or not.
Sorry. What's that? Oh, is
So,
that a 22 or something?
So you add 6 to it because you're doing Fury of Blows, and you're -1 for it. Yeah, so you add 6 instead. But you still hit either way.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, roll 1d8s, or 2d8s technically. So roll 1d8 first, and then add 4 to it.
That is 11.
So 11, and then roll it again.
That is
9. So now roll a d6. Okay, 2, and then roll again. 5. Okay, so as you you crash your hands together, the wrist wraps on your hands all of a sudden engulf into flames, and you lunge out. 1, 2. The first one knocks it back. The second one, off kilter, you uppercut it. Bam! Knocks it back even further.
He's not even using the sword!
Well, he wasn't skillful with it anyway.
Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. I draw my blade. It's a great sword. And I cast Shocking Grasp through my melee attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Is there a DC for it?
No, it's just to hit.
Okay, that's a touch attack, right?
Yeah, but through my
But
sword.
through your sword, yeah. Okay.
Because a dusk blade!
You said out of character.
18.
18 will hit, yes.
Okay. And
5? Oh my god.
yeah, I have a really high to hit. My strength is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And so I'll roll it at a time, I guess. I know I have 3. Okay. So that would be 11. And then, because the Shocking Grasp will do 5d6.
Okay.
And then the Greatsword is 2d6.
Okay.
So it's 11. 22.
Okay.
23, and add strength and a half. 30.
30 damage, alright. So as the electricity kind of arcs up your blade that dances across, the very tip of it shooting sparks everywhere as you swing down. Whoosh! You feel it connect, and then the creature kind of like vibrates as it is hit with the electricity. Alexia, you're up.
Am I close enough to use my bow, or do I have to do this sword?
You are about 10 feet away, so you're safe to make a point blank shot if you want.
Yeah. Okay. 24?
That'll hit.
Wait. Yeah.
24 will hit either way.
Yeah. Seven.
7 points. And you're attacking which one?
That one.
So is it kind of like mannequin tile like stands there and convulses electricity charging through its veins? You find an easy target as you let loose your arrow and it ping right into the shoulder. Easy target. Seamus, you're up.
Oh, bloody hell. I cast sleep on that one. Needs to make me a save.
What's the save?
16.
He will make it.
Oh. He's
So as
not
you kind of throw your hands out and create the powder that kind of coalesces and like kind of envelops it. It just and it shakes its head.
Gross.
Oops! Not today!
Top of the round. Miss. I'm so sorry you're not having a good time.
I get it.
So the two on you, the one recovering, like it kind of like tries to swing at you, and that arm kind of like twitches a little bit because electricity is still jolting through its veins. So it misses you entirely as it just whoosh and kind of seizes up at the last second. It tries to. This time it tries to go and bite you, so it just kind of like tries to clamp down on your shoulders and lashes out these huge, like this long snout, basically these pointed teeth. But you dodge its hands entirely and kind of just like step back and see it try and grapple you. You, on the other hand, you weren't expecting it to recoil or to come back that quickly after those decisive blows you dealt against it. And so as you step back to kind of like take your stance again with your monk training, quicker than you anticipated, it slashes you for 2 points of damage. Mikhail, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll try to attack the one in front of me again.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Takes 5 damage. I'm done.
Artol.
I will just attack normal one punch.
Okay. 10 punch.
16 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Alright. And 6. Oh wait, and
So you roll the d8 and add your 4, so 6, and then roll d6.
5.
5, so 11 total. So, instinctively, almost through all your training, you lunge back with your punch. The fire kind of swirls around your hand. You connect solidly as it kind of whoosh as you hit it. Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. I'm just going to attack with my greatsword gnome magic.
Okay.
If it hit last time, it hits again. That would be a 22.
That'll definitely hit, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
How much damage do you do? You hit it, but then you don't deal damage in case you were, yeah.
Okay, that's gone. So, 3 plus 7, so 10. I'll find it later.
Alright, the sheer weight of your blade as you crash it down upon him, you hear a decisive sound as it hits into its shoulder, and it's kind of just like drooping down now. Alexia, you're up.
Hopefully I'll put this creature out of its misery.
It's looking pretty worse for wear. It's still kind of twitching a little bit, and like half, like part of its other arm is like kind of dangling a little bit now.
23?
That'll hit. 3 points of damage. So as it tries to recoil back from Sawyer's attack, you land the necessary hit with your arrows. You hit it straight in the chest, and it kind of just gives out this terrible blood-curdled screech and falls to the ground.
I shout out, nice work!
Seamus, you're up.
This time we'll do it, I'm sure. I don't want to do fireball. That's just going to end real bad.
You are on the wooden boat.
Scorching ray, that one.
Okay, go ahead.
No. We'll actually go like this, and then we'll send Bartholomew to give a flanking bonus.
Go ahead.
And we'll channel shocking grass through him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 9 plus 4, so 13 touch.
13 touch misses.
Bro.
So Bartholomew tries to lash out this. Are you going to the bathroom?
I have to.
Oh my god. This
Don't
guy
you get,
over
like,
here.
Don't you get a +1 bonus for flanking?
Oh.
So it's
That's
14.
14, 15. That will hit them.
No, if it was 13, it'd be 14.
It'd be 14.
Flanking's +2.
Oh, is it? Okay, never
So
mind.
you hit them.
Ah, saved your ass on that.
Yeah, you did. That's 5, right? Yes!
Ooh. 6, 12, 15, 16.
21 damage! Get him, my electric weasel.
So instead, as it latches onto its leg, you can see that it kind of like it puts a lot of force to like get past the scales. And as it does, it clamps down. You see the same electrical energy kind of like surge through it and arc up its spine. That was me. And Kevin's gone. Great.
Skip his turn!
He's gonna delay his action till the end.
Wait, isn't it top of the round?
It's top round, so it's me. So we're gonna delay his action till the end.
He's
You
back!
can't go until after you.
Oh, good! Okay, so I need you to make me a reflex save.
Reflex.
Yes. I need both of you to make me reflex saves, actually.
So 20.
20.
19.
Does the weasel have to?
Yes.
Ooh, that's terrible. That's a failure.
Okay.
Didn't get above a 10. Going to be going unconscious here, I'm sure.
So Bartholomew takes 12 points of damage,
He is still up.
and you take
Oh,
no damage
barely.
because you have
What HP
evasion,
left?
and you take 6 points of
It's just
damage.
like, hold on.
You
He
take no
only
damage.
has half my max.
So the creatures before you, they kind of they open up their mouths, and you hear the sick, disgusting gurgling sound as this putrid kind of like yellow-brown substance shoots out of their mouths and arcs over at everyone, splashing Bartholomew entirely. Little tufts of his hair singes away. The two of
Have a
you
bald
see
eagle.
it coming. You hit the ground as it arcs over your head, and then anywhere it didn't hit you at is also sizzling.
They're fucking up the boat! Fix it!
Mikhail, you're up. Bartholomew is blind for 1 round.
I will attack the lizard.
With the sneaks!
Yes, you get sneak
Hopefully
attack.
And flanking
16.
bonus.
16 just barely hits.
That's 4 plus 4, 8, 12, 13 damage.
13 damage. Just sneak attack?
Yeah.
Right in his eye socket.
Punch him in the ear.
Ooh, that's
Cut off
the
his-
worst.
Yeah.
So this blow that
Throw
you strike
punch.
against it's kind of like those you know, over dramatic like samurai animes where you kind of slash with your blade, whoosh, and you're not even sure if you even hit it, and then suddenly you see this large chunk splat out from against its side. You didn't even feel your sword connect, but you clearly hit it.
I think that's
Ardhal, you're up.
Alright, flip your gloves.
Okay.
That is a 19
That'll hit.
and a 19.
Those will both hit.
Alright,
So 10.
8, 12.
Yeah. And then roll your 6s.
3 and 6.
Okay. So after it gets done spitting like all over past you, you uppercut it into the jaw and close its mouth. You hear a sickening crunch, and as you do, you come back to the next one across the head. It pounds it into the ground, and it is not moving. Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. So do I have a clear line of sight to the lizard attacking
From
them?
where? Yeah, it's upwards. You'd have to walk up the stairs to see like perfect sight,
Okay.
but you can definitely tell there's battle going on that way. So you have to use your movement first. But yes.
Yeah, okay. I have 40. Will that get me there?
Yes, definitely. So it gets you to the very top of the stairs from where your current position.
Okay.
So we'll get you to about.
That's good. Yeah.
We'll get you to about there.
Okay.
Just all?
Yeah.
That's all? Okay. Alexia, you're up.
What's
Currently-
the shooting range if I'm slightly below them to hit the lizard?
You can't see anything right now.
Damn it.
You'd also have to use your movement.
That would only get me to
But you have like a
bottom of
100-foot
the
range or
stairs.
something like that because you have far shot. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about range as much as just seeing things. You can't hit what you don't see, so you have to use your movement regardless.
I can do 30.
So look at you just behind Sawyer, basically. You'll still be on the steps, but you'll basically be at the top.
But I'll be able to see now.
Yes.
So then I can shoot him.
Yes. Where you're at, you can definitely see him. Simulate. 5 points of damage.
Wait, am I within 30 feet of him?
Yes.
Then yeah. 5.
5 points of damage. So your arrow finds its pinpoint location. As it goes to claw and kill again, you see your arrow sink into its neck, and as it does, it kind of just shudders and falls forward. And so
Dead.
far, that you can tell so far.
Are the sailors still alive?
Most of them are injured, but they're alive.
Okay.
You guys jumped on it quick enough where no one was seriously wounded, but a lot of them, the ones that were attacked initially during the sneak attack, are definitely clawed up. They look worse than you guys do.
Okay. As long as someone can pilot this ship.
We're still moving?
I hope so.
Oh my god, condensation just got all over my paper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking condensation.
Also, it's dropped.
Condensation.
Sorry, what's up?
So it's like dead.
No.
That you can tell? Do you want to
I
touch
don't
it?
know. He's just not moving.
Can I like stab it in the head?
Yeah. You do so, you just go twist the
it's
blade a
not his
little
turn.
bit. Well, there's no combat right now.
Oh, okay. Just
I guess I want to try and pick it up and throw it over the side.
I'm going to go, wait, let me study this creature. What can we
Make a
learn
trick
from
check.
it?
Well, he wants to study it, I guess.
There's 3 of them on the
Yeah,
top.
I definitely would like to do that. Throw it over the side.
Okay, go ahead and make sure.
Wait, hold on!
Am I holding on?
No, you're doing it.
Alright, so
you only need one to study.
one of these.
So just add your strength
Oh, it's
to
a
it.
nat 20.
Is it really? Oh shit.
Jesus.
Drink.
What a waste of a crit.
So effortlessly, you pick it up with one hand and kind of just sling it over your shoulder and tip it over the bow with one hand easily.
11.
You actually try and pick it up, and like it's kind of unsettling. It's slimy and kind of scaly, and you try and pick it up, and you get like to the side of the boat, and you just have to take a breather.
Can I assist?
I mean, it's on the edge already, but yeah.
He just
I mean-
walks over and pokes it in.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
19.
Yeah, you walk over and just kind of like look at them, just push it overboard, one hand.
I'm sad now.
Good effort.
Does anyone want to handle the other one?
I will, leave it alone, I got it. I'm gonna start like poking and prying and
Who went
like...
last, Alexia?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Seamus' turn, right?
So I only have so many of these minis. Where are you at right now?
We're all over here.
Over here?
That's Seamus' turn.
So you'd be examining this one?
But then no one would have thrown him over. If Mikhail's there,
Yeah,
that
we
one
threw
would
this
be
one over. That one was in front.
That
So
one's
he-
there? So
yeah.
that would be the one you're examining right now.
Yeah.
So,
They're all knocked down.
as you do
But
so,
he
everyone make
has
a spot
to-
check first. And I only have so many of these.
No armor for me.
24.
26.
15!
26?
26.
8?
6.
6. So
I
anyone
see
who
shit.
got below a 15 does not see anything. However, anyone who got above a 15, you see more explode out of the sand.
Let's go.
I don't have any more of those minis.
Where's the asshole?
Ass Goblin!
They should use him as the corpse.
Hey, I have 3 more. Don't tempt me, okay? Don't mock the
Do
minis.
you have the asshole?
Alright, that's it. So just...
I'm just
Oh,
a
Way to fuck it up for next
Damn
time!
it.
is gonna get mauled.
So, same initiative or the Seamus, you're up.
Maybe he should learn to fly.
Well, fireball reflex save right here.
That's what they're good at. So, what's the DC for you?
17.
Shower can. Despite the fact they're all very good at those, I rolled like a 3 and a 4 for all of them. So, doesn't matter at all. So they'll take full damage.
Excellent. That's above average. 10, 13, 15, 18 points of fire. And I realize the situation I'm in and cry out for assistance.
What does that sound like? Are you good?
Ah! Yikes.
Just like the safe
Ruh-oh, Raggy.
Jelly beans!
So as you hold your hand out, the fire gathers into your palm and you release it. You guys hear a loud whoosh sound as you look behind and several pieces of the boat are now on fire.
It's the panic button!
The creatures, however, are thrown backwards.
I throw him backwards off the boat.
Reflex save.
Well, okay, that's so confused. Are they up above him or the same level as him?
Same level, they just move back a little bit.
Okay.
I only have so much of a map, okay?
Well, I mean,
Just put them like this. There we go.
because then that confuses me of what if I can actually see them or not.
Just ask, don't touch it. Freaking out, it's fine.
No need to be an ass goblin about it.
Hey, I was so sad on.
So you feel the wind from 3 different attacks behind you. They all try and lunge at you. You feel the wind as you do. Your instinct's kicking in. You turn around and see them all try and flash at you, but miss. Seamus. My god, guys. So, they kind of like stumble a little bit as they try and attack you.
They can't hit me!
They're still disoriented as they try and lunge at you and miss.
What a wuss
Miguel,
monster
you're up.
you are!
Well, from my position, what can I see?
Since you have the high ground right now, you can actually see further down.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You can see the flames kind of like appearing where they're at.
Is that
You
all?
can see Seamus, but that's it. You see Seamus and fire.
Okay.
As it should be.
I guess I'll like move all the way over here. I guess. Like,
You could get to about here with your phone.
Throw a dagger.
like if I used like
Oh,
everything
double your
from-
movement?
Yeah, double.
All your movement?
Yeah, good charge. It's double movement.
You would get to that one.
Nice.
So you can do a charge attack if you want.
Did I actually have like a clear line to see where it was
No,
at?
you definitely had to go downstairs first.
Yeah. So I just moved over and holy shit, there's more!
Hard Hall.
Are they within range of a battle jump? The ones on fire.
You have to make a hell of a jump check, but you can try if you want
I got a
to.
hell of a jump.
You do have a hell of a jump.
I would like to do that.
Okay, go ahead. Make your jump check first.
That's the 14 plus 22. So
Whoa!
Okay.
36.
14 plus what?
22.
He gets a plus 10 for having wings as a dragonborn.
Oh my god.
That
So,
fool can leap!
But he can't fly.
It's a bird. It's a
It's like the
plane.
Incredible Hulk thing where he's just
basically, it's what he just did. And so you're doing the battle jumps, so you are going to take fall damage? Okay. Go ahead and roll see if you hit them.
See if I hit them? So that's just a,
Just a d20, add your normal 7 to it.
so 14.
14. So it actually misses. Go ahead and make that a jump check for me.
So 36.
So these ones are going to swing on you real quick.
ridiculous, dude.
So you're going to take a total of 12 points of damage for jumping in front of those guys. But you see his wings kind of unfurl off of his shoulders, spread out, And he just Superman leaps whoosh, over here and crashes down to the docks, missing the lizard-like creature by inches.
I couldn't see that, so I mean everyone did.
And you take 8 points of damage from fall damage. Yes. So he crashes down to the docks and the wood kind of just splinters. Your
Is it
fist,
still on fire?
yes, your fist is actually embedded into the wood right now, though. Kind of just like pull it out, pulling more splinters out with you. Sawyer, you're up.
Okay, seeing as how this entire area is now open for them to get through, I'm going to get in their way.
Okay.
I've got your flank. How far can I move from here?
Are you double your movement? You could easily get there in like
Okay.
70 feet.
Okay, yep, I will.
So, okay. Are you charging them then?
I don't have a straight line. I can't.
Yeah, you would have to go upstairs. You have a straight line to them, but you'd have to like traverse upstairs to get there, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you use all of your movement though?
Yep.
Okay, Lexia, you're up.
What can I shoot right now?
From where you're at, you have the high ground. You can shoot the things that are currently in front of Sawyer, and you can shoot the things behind you as you have the high ground currently.
Okay, they're definitely out of my 30 feet.
Yes. But they are within your 100 feet.
Yeah, but I don't get the added damage.
Poor thing.
It's important.
I need to recall. Actually, I missed so many attacks.
So,
It's a hard rule to remember.
I'll shoot between these two and
Did you
the
drink
goblin.
here?
And I'll do rapid shot.
Okay. So remember, you take your -2.
Wait, it's -2 or -1 for the second?
It's -2 for the second one. So you're like 11/9 for your rapid fire right now.
Move your paper.
Ah, 16!
Cheater! I saw that. Roll that again.
Count it.
Oh,
Just roll it again.
oh. It's garbage. 18.
Still hits.
I
saw
say it's
that.
garbage with a +12.
Nat 1 doesn't hit.
Oh!
Oh!
Go ahead and roll to see if you hit Sawyer's AC.
Huh?
she will.
Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Yeah, roll to see if you
I
hit
wasn't
another.
hitting him, I was going between these guys.
But you rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
So you're aiming for this, or you gotta roll to hit somebody else.
Oh, were you?
Wait.
You're not aiming
No,
toward?
I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
this one.
Roll to hit
Roll your
Seamus.
AC then. Just roll to see whose AC.
I could have taken the hit.
Do you want me to do the 20?
Just roll 20 and see what you get, and then I'll see who it hits.
Oh god, you are the
11.
worst at this.
11.
Shut up, man!
So everyone in the area right now. 1, 2, 3.
I think that hits everybody. That's like a 22, 23.
Oh, am I supposed to add to it? Okay, 22.
All right. 4.
Only have the
All right. So you land.
Wait,
You-
do you have deflect arrows?
You did not take that.
Not take it.
Oh!
We talked about this.
No, I just didn't know the party would be shooting at me.
Nobody ever does.
And
Don't worry, it happens every session.
Yep, I've hit
So you launch your first arrow. Whoosh, go ahead and roll damage for your first arrow.
Thank you.
She almost killed me, actually.
9 damage.
On which one?
The goblin?
It's not like a
Whatever!
A little man.
He looks like a goblin! Give me numbers and I'll tell you what number he is.
Everyone who says goblin gets punished.
Number 3. Oh, I don't know what number you
So your first shot lands clean. Whooshing. However, it's at this moment when the monk lands in front of you, wood exploding everywhere. He pulls out his fist. More wood splinters everywhere. It gets in your eyes a little bit. The sight kind of mesmerizing. Roll damage.
7.
7. You land and you rinse your fist out of the wood, and as you do, it hits you in the shoulder. You feel, ugh, as you look back and there's an arrow sticking out of you.
You're an official party member now.
I look disappointed.
I hit you though. I've only hit you fail. No, did I hit you last time?
You hit the stupid ones. I don't stand in your way.
Sawyer, you're up. Or, wait. Seamus, you're up,
So
sorry.
it's a good
You're
rule.
like, speaking of stupid ones.
I was like, who did you just hit?
I'm gonna
Arlo.
go over
So
here,
next up.
and I got 400 plus 5. I got 600 feet of range, and I'm
Did
gonna
you
throw
take
a
that spell?
No, Fireball's base range
Oh
is
my god, that's
400.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna put my last fireball right there. Then y'all need to make reflex saves.
The ones in front of you, or
Over here.
Sawyer also has to make a reflex save.
I will.
Unless I can land it right here and just hit these two.
If you move to the side, you can hit just those two.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want to hit friendlies.
Okay.
At least somebody does it.
Yeah.
I was willing to make the save.
That's a really confusing reflex save. So, first one, natural 1. Second one, natural 20. Very confusing reflex save. So one of them is taking
Not bad at all!
Holy shit.
21 points of fire damage and 10 for half. That should hurt.
So you feel actually like this huge burst of flame and like heat is next to you. Whoosh! It kind of rocks the boat a little bit. You look to the side. The lizard-like creatures currently are all on fire. Just that clicking sound. You look to your side. That was close.
Wizard! From a distance.
You know what's worse than a lizard trying to eat me? A flaming lizard trying to eat me.
Let me take my shot real quick because I deserve it. However, after Seamus is me. Okay. I'll roll my attacks first.
Don't get in the way of the arrows. I've seen this lesson many a times. I need to get the deflect missile spell.
I'm not afraid to shoot
Actually,
between you guys, but I can't promise
try
I
and
won't
get you.
not hit you.
Ooh, natural 20 again.
We can fix that. Would you like a beer?
Yeah.
Keep a beer open.
And a shot. And a belt.
You take 3 points of damage as it kind of scratches you a little bit. Yeah, like it's more so force as it graces against your scales. It kind of like gets its nail underneath one of them. You feel a slight
Don't
pinch.
judge me. I'm not the one who hurts party members.
I was judging myself.
You, however, are going to take 10 points of damage.
Like, that's not
As it
right.
sinks its claws into you, you can feel its breath on your neck. It kind of at you, and its claws dig in deep. It misses everyone else though. Next up is Mikhail.
Don't roll a 1!
Hopefully not. Step over here and I will attack.
I feel it coming.
One of us has to do it. Oh!
Wow, that's
Another
bad.
2 damage. Jeez.
Well, I'm gonna drink to that.
2 city here. You're beating the odds on rolling those.
Okay. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Didn't think so.
11 flat-footed.
It's also flanked.
Flat-footed and flanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11
Yeah.
and 9.
I rolled a 2, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ardhall, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Fury of Blows the little guy. I was supposed to take an arrow first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's in front of you. Okay.
18
Did you
plus
take your shot?
21.
21
Yeah,
hit.
I almost died. That was one of my first ones.
And then,
Crap, was hitting too.
sorry, 12.
12 will miss, unfortunately. So 7.
And then 1d6. 5.
So 11.
That's not what we're doing right
Discord, it's important.
Hey.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, you get off your phone.
It's my spell book!
Oh, okay.
That's very interesting.
So the first one, you kind of like the flame
High
in your hand, you connect it. You go for your second blow. This time it lurches its head back and sees you and ducks under it. Sawyer, you're up.
Like
Okay.
little motherfuckers.
I'll attack the one that just hit me.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Nat 20?
Oh my god.
Super dead!
You can only double the physical damage.
Do you do the roll for confirm crit or no?
No.
We use 5th edition rules for that as well.
Okay.
So it's a natural 20. You just hit.
Cool. Okay. Lots of
I feel
D6s.
like it takes the hype away from like a natural 20
Yeah.
now. The first time someone was like confirm it, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Look at it, it's natural 20.
I didn't know who it was.
You can switch all of them.
13.
What about Luke?
I'll re-roll it, even though it's a 6. 18.
Nice.
26 plus 4, so 30 plus 7, so 37. And then am I going to double that or no?
You double the physical, not the
Okay,
magical.
cool. So then
What's your sword damage basically?
7, the first 2 rolls with the sword damage. So 7 plus 13, so 20. So
20, okay. It's super good. So this blow that you dealt against it, your blade charged electrical energy. You lunge forward, and as you do, you don't feel any resistance as your blade sinks through. When you withdraw your blade, the creature before you just kind of splits in half. It's super dead. Super dead. If it had full health, you would have one-shot it.
I'm okay with that.
Alexia, you're up.
Don't shoot anybody. I speak very clearly and out loud.
I'll help. I'll replace one of the job lines with one. And then here, this could be a dead body. And then this will be another. I only have so many minis. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Which guy?
That job.
Am I within 10?
Yeah, you're definitely.
Okay, so I can still use my weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, rapid shot.
Don't miss.
Yeah, because it's most likely gonna hit you if I hit. Ah!
We almost TPK'd last session.
14?
She rolled a natural one.
Oh god.
14 misses. Roll again. That'll definitely hit.
Okay, I don't want to do the math.
12 plus like 16 is 28.
No, it was 11 plus 16, so
Rude.
Okay.
27.
there you go. Minus 2, 25.
Do you want to sass me?
5
I control your face.
5
Bless you.
Sneezes off the deck.
Sees off the damage. Alright. 7, sorry, I'm sorry, how much damage? 5?
5.
5. Okay. Seamus, you're up.
Oh, what tricks we got left up the sleeve?
Ooh. You guys enjoying this battle music?
I feel like I'm sitting in.
Thank you, Midnight Syndicate. We love you.
Fuck it, color spray! That'll hit somebody else. That'll hit those two. No! Everybody make me saves!
What kind of save?
Natural 20.
Well, shit! It's a will negates.
We'll save.
What's a +0 for will by natural 20?
I get that one and that one.
What?
So is it
That one, that
Oh.
one, that one, that one.
Oh, and the natural 1. What the fuck?
Haha!
What's
Dude,
the
why is
base
this
save?
happening to me? My luck is literally teetering.
Okay, so
DM to be the first one drunk.
It happened last time.
Will save.
We'll see.
Will,
Oh.
6. Whoa, damn, 21. He's good.
They both made
I
it.
am colored. No, wait, I don't think I can see that.
You're like the ethnic.
Give us a
you're
warning
the
next
ethnic
time,
dragon.
Seamus.
Well, that one. What's its HD? 5 or more?
Mhm.
So it is stunned for a round.
Which one?
Whichever one rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It is stupefied.
Whoa! Whoa, bro!
You introduced it to the internet.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
I'm okay.
I think I'm responsible for all the shots you've taken so far.
Are you sure?
Maybe, yeah. So the one that's colorblind rage, it kind of just like swings around wildly in the current square instead of just like, not coming close to anybody.
Poor thing.
This one, trying to.
pretty sure.
No, you're fine. It teetered on a 20 and then rolled over to a 7, so you're good. You see this claw coming towards you, and you're sure it's gonna hit, and then all of a sudden, falls short. Oh, that was one attack. This one's going to move up to Alexia. There's almost a 1. There's a 2 though. It's fine. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. I was about to freak the fuck out. Okay. So the one on you, unfortunately, hits you for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
It kind of from last round, its claws are still deep inside you, and it kind of looks like whoosh, rips them out, and that deals more damage to you. As you are now just feeling the blood kind of pour a little bit. And then Alexia, one tries to swing at you. You kind of knock to the side with your bows and kind of tries to lunge at you. And you manage to evade the attack. Mikhail, you're up.
So what are the effects on a stun creature?
So, you have advantage to hit it, and if you do hit it, it is a... No, just advantage to hit it, it's not prim. So you have advantage to hit it.
Nice. It is being flanked though. You're right.
Yeah, but you have advantage to hit it, so...
Alright, I will poke it.
Okay.
Well, that would be a 19.
That will hit it.
That's a natural 1.
So, good thing you take your shot for the natural 1. All natural 1s count, but you do hit it.
Well, I guess I will have a shot of Jameson, I guess.
Some good whiskey? I'm proud of you. So, you try to thrust forward, and as you do, you're like, there's no way this is going to hit. And then suddenly, the creature ducks, and then with that pure moment where it ducks, you manage to thrust upwards and actually deal damage to it. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
Yeah, good work.
Also make your shot for it. So far, everyone, not everyone, you, and you haven't yet. It'll happen. It'll
The
happen.
newbies are just like sitting there like, I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
Why can't you guys roll
We're
in
just like
20s like the rest of us?
I'm deeply,
I don't roll dice, I
I'm
make
deeply
others roll
conflicted
dice.
by like my natural 20s right now. They are all literally followed by natural ones. Like I'm deeply conflicted right now.
24 damage.
Damn, son.
I finally hit super hard.
Alright. Okay, and so in its colorblind rage, it's so unpredictable right now, you try and swing at it, and you're not quite sure it's going to hit, but then suddenly it kind of jerks to the side, slashing wildly, and as it does, your blade goes straight through its chest, and as you withdraw it, kind of wipe the blood off, and it goes limp.
Get rid of the mass goblins.
Don't say it.
You mean those ass goblins?
It's like Beetlejuice, say it
after
3
Mikhail,
times.
So would it be crazy to throw the one off the edge?
You have to make a grapple check to do it.
I gotta improve that.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple check.
Oh!
So a level 17 and then
You add your grapple to it, and so you actually get a +4 to improve grapple. So your total is 11.
so 28.
28. Could not be thought if I wanted to. So you successfully wrap your arms around it and bear hug it, and it's trying to as it kind of flails around, but it's not going anywhere. You kind of like growl back at it, and it's just like
Intimidation.
sinks back down. So that's your action. So next round you can try and go to the floor if you want to.
I'm just kind of like observing him like it's like some R-rated stuff about to go down. Some lizard on lizard action.
Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. I go into a rage.
Okay. So the bloodlust. After all the damage you've taken, the blood, you can smell your own blood. You can hear the trickle as it comes out of you. Your eyes turn a shade of crimson red as you go into a rage. Nothing but the thrill of battle now in your hearts.
Okay.
Whatever's before you, you just want to tear it to pieces.
I gain 2 AC and 4 strength.
Okay.
And I can make a second attack if I want, but I can't cast spells.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit it with my sword.
You're making 2 attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Second one is a -2 from my.
What'd you get?
This one is 16 plus 13.
That'll hit.
And the second one, nat 20.
Oh my god. Alright, go ahead, roll damage.
I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Probably. It doesn't have shocking grasp this time. We'll see.
Well, but I do have a lot more strength.
It's true.
Okay.
Oh!
This is not the crit though, so.
So we used to have a rule where all natural ones were shots. So you're lucky there.
So
Someone almost died of alcohol poisoning the first time.
So that would the first attack is 11 damage, and the second attack, come on, double 6s. Okay, 8 plus 9, so that would be 17 times 2, so 34.
So what's your total damage?
34 plus 11, so 45.
45.
Yeah.
No, 34. 45.
30. Yeah, 45.
45.
I mean, you can do 49 if you want.
So with your first attack, you plunge your sword inside of it, all the way straight to the hilt as this kind of like bluish purple blood kind of envelops your sword. It's clearly dead at this moment. You withdraw again, swing again, whoosh, cleave it in 2 as it falls to pieces.
I let a battle cry.
Make one, dude. Come on, I want to hear it. Alright.
Do we hear that?
You all definitely hear it.
So.
You hear that battle cry across the dock, and you just see you see Sawyer just covered in blood. He's just ah! Alexia, you're up.
Alright. Rapid shot. Blizzard. Ah! Damn it. It's not my critical method. That'll hit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so nat 19 plus 11, whatever the fuck that is.
You have to tell me what you get.
30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
30. Great.
18 minus 2, 16.
16 will hit. Yeah. Which one are you aiming at?
12 total for that lizard.
Okay, so 12. For both diet or both attacks, 12. Okay. So as you let these both arrows, whoosh, they fly true. Ping, ping, hit him in the chest. It kind of at you. James, you're up.
Oh. Wasn't expecting it to go this far. I hit him with my boop stick.
Well,
Okay.
remember, he's grappling him right now.
I know, it's gonna be
So they're, like,
easier.
entangled.
You get advantage on right now. Yes.
Boop stick! 15
That miss.
and a 12.
Those will both miss.
No, 15. I rolled
Well,
a 15.
Oh, you rolled natural 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 1, 16.
16 will hit, just barely though.
D6 minus 1! 5 damage.
5 damage.
He just, like, walked up.
An arthritic snap, crackle, pop, and
Like,
So you're not even sure at this point. You hear a thud as your staff cracks into something, and you look and you're like, I don't know who I hit. That'll be me. I'm gonna try and break the grapple on you. So do an opposing grapple check. I actually rolled pretty high. What'd you get? Motherfucker. Okay, never mind.
higher.
So with all of its strength, you feel it convulse underneath of your grasp, and, but you manage to hold it in place. So the next one is that one trying to oppose the grapple. This one's still on you. Let's see if it hits you at all. And this is entirely. As it lunges at you, the arrow's inside of its chest now. It tries to lash out at you. And this is entirely.
I just left my space.
Mikhail, you're up.
I suppose I'll try to. How far is Alexia?
More than one shirts?
This is a sweater.
Oh.
No, I was just taking my shirt off.
Let's not talk about sex.
we're raging
So
now.
for this week we're doing Drunkards and Dragons. We're actually doing strip D&D. So
I thought it was geriatrics and dragons.
what do you gotta do, Mikhail?
That's like a straight line, right? I can charge that one.
You have to go up the stairs.
You have to go up the stairs. It's not a straight line, unfortunately. And you would use all of your movement to get up there, and then just look at it, basically.
Sure.
You're just like, "Ugh."
So you run up there, you see it trying to whoosh, whoosh at Alexia right now. But Alexia, the nimble character she is, just whoosh, out of the way. Ardhall, you're up. So,
Drawing off the edge.
so make sure you maintain the grapple. So go roll another grapple check,
That's fine.
and I'll see if I can oppose it. I do not oppose it.
Okay.
Just don't pet the back of his neck.
So again,
Yeah.
you see it, you feel it even just kind
And
of
it's-
try and like
Oh, did you put
convulse in your grasp and like use
Flea
all the
medicine
strength
on
try and pull you apart. Your arms separate for a mere moment, then you back into a bear hug.
Poor kitty.
So
I always
it's a
forget-
strength
I
check
kept
try and throw it
forgetting, so I was,
overboard.
like scratching it, and I was like, oh god, like it smells
Yeah.
so
He
bad.
wants to be petted so
So roll
badly.
d20, I just
Just
tried to do
don't
it.
pet his neck. You can pet everywhere else.
16 plus 4, so 20. So
It's kinda
easily enough, while it's in your grasp, you feel it trying to get loose. You comply, and you grab it, just whoosh, shock put it off the other side of the boat. You hear it go as it hits the sand.
Nice.
How fast is the boat traveler?
Pretty fast.
How much damage does it take? Oh, like,
Does it
Yeah,
like,
is it dead or just like
does
very?
it like get ripped into pieces as it's like hitting the ground?
The boomstick finished it off.
It's not dead, but you can definitely hear as it takes a lot of damage for falling. Okay, Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. What's left up?
Just that one.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to that one.
So, do you charge it?
I can't. I'm not a straight
Not a straight line.
Yeah.
You can use your movement to get up to it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So you rush up to it, eyes still full of red. All you see is you can barely differentiate between friend or foe at this point, as there's no actual party established right now. You just hear blood pumping in your ears as you rush forward.
Okay, his character.
Alexia, you're up.
So is he flanked now?
Yes.
So there's like a +2 bonus.
Not for you because you're ranged.
Oh, okay, never
You have to
mind.
take a step backwards because you're right in front of
Too
it.
close. Okay.
Yeah.
So I do the 5 safe. So he doesn't
Or you
get
can
any
shoot
AP.
right in front of it with disadvantage if you want to. You can safely take a 5-foot step.
I did.
Okay.
26.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So, Seamus, you're up.
Still going. Everybody's too close together. Ray of Frost. Hopefully we get. No. Below a 10. That hits nothing.
Yeah, so you kind of like point your finger out, and the blue energy kind of close out your fingers. You whoosh, fire for it, and it kind of falls short.
I swear this doesn't happen all the time.
Alright.
Getting old's bitch.
So, since you're only 5 feet away, I'll take his 5 step towards you. And miss you entirely as he swings at you. Mikkel, you're up.
So I take it he's no longer being flanked?
He's not being flanked, but
Okay.
it take all your movement to get to him. Or wait, no, you're there already, aren't you?
Yeah, he's
I'm right
okay.
there.
Okay, yeah, then if you step forward, he'll be flanked.
Sure.
Okay.
Swing at him.
Well, you step to the side, basically. Because he's right on Alexia, so you'd step over here, basically.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Wait, so then did he attack me or one of them?
He attacked you.
Oh, okay.
He took a harmless 5-foot step, so there's no AOP from Sawyer.
22.
Darn.
That'll hit. You probably would have murdered him, honestly.
I hope so.
5 plus 10, 16, 21.
21 damage?
Yeah.
21 damage.
Poke
So
him right
as
in the butthole.
So as it's focused entirely on Alexia, you thrust forward again, this time piercing the skull. You hear that crack sound as your blade comes out of its chest and falls forward.
Nice.
So seemingly out of danger, what do you guys do?
Hack the corpse to bits.
I start putting out the fires I started.
Still a mage?
How do you do
I
it?
assisted
last 6
fire.
rounds.
Magically, of course.
I reload my
I
quiver.
Ray of Frost the fire that's there.
I back away slowly from
Alright,
this,
everybody make listen checks.
Okay.
this hulking. What are you again?
I look human.
Back away from
I
this
look
human.
human. That's very, you know.
For the most
What are we
part.
doing?
Alright, listen, check. Alright.
12.
12. 4? What? Or 5? What?
22, but I'm in a rage.
22.
You being in the rage means what?
Oh, I just don't know if I'm paying attention.
Oh, go and make a concentration check.
Okay.
I'll say disadvantage because you have rage going right now.
Maybe. Yeah, it's 28.
For disadvantage?
Oh, how much is the disadvantage?
So you just roll it again, and then you take the lower of the two.
Yeah, so,
22.
22.
22? Okay, yeah. You are definitely paying attention. You are looking for more things to kill, basically. Your killer instinct right now is honed towards, like, things you want to kill.
Okay.
Not entirely convinced everyone around you are friends. You're even considering, like, maybe. You know, we'll see. So you definitely hear more explosions of sand as they whoosh!
Son of a bitch.
Onto
When
the
is this gonna be
dock.
over?
Well, the break is in 15 minutes.
We've been doing this for 2 hours.
Yeah, we're doing 2 hour text now.
Way to whine some more.
Wine more.
Dude, I've had a puke like pest.
Ass goblins afoot.
So keeping the original.
One more time, and you
mission-
summoned more!
Who went last? Alex or Mikhail?
Yeah.
So Arnold, you're up.
Well,
Yes.
alright,
I'm gonna be
So-
about as useful as a poopy flavored
I
lollipop
think
here
I
in a
have
minute.
to get up the stairs. If I jump, do I take
All out of combat
You'll
spells.
take full damage. Well, so if you try and battle jump, you will
Not
take
battle,
the full
just
damage.
regular jump.
A regular jump.
Up to.
Well, if you jump very high, you'll still take full damage. However, you could glide to your next target because you have wings.
Repair the ship.
Yeah, I think I'll do a jump to.
Okay, so make a jump check.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
How far are you trying to get?
6. Oh, to nearest one to Mikhail.
Okay, so
So it's 28.
28. I'm
I
a 6
can't
guy.
I know. It's ridiculous.
So you whoosh, unfurl your wings, jump again, land right there. Or like, you don't land actually, you kind of hover above the air as your wings catch air and you kind of just glide there. So you're currently above him right now. Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. I attack the nearest one.
Okay.
It should be right next to me.
Right next to you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be making 2 attacks.
Okay.
First one, and it falls.
Jumanji?
20.
Yeah, if it falls on the ground, you call Jumanji. You can keep it.
Okay. 7 plus 13, so 20.
20.
Oh, plus 2, so 22.
That'll hit, yeah.
And second one is 28. Okay. First attack. 4 plus 9, so 13. And second attack. 11 plus 9, so 20.
20. So both swings, the first one whoosh, across the chest leaves a deep gash. The second one you bend to its shoulder, and actually the blade kind of sticks there for a moment as you wrench it out. Lexia, you're up.
Is that a plus 9 after you add half your strength for using a two-handed weapon?
You add strength and a half to damage for a two-handed weapon.
I'll rapid shot the guy.
But not the hit.
Not the hit.
I've had people be like, it's the hit too. I'm like, it's just for damage.
Yeah. This is my BAB.
Don't be that
plus
person.
My strength.
Alright,
What's
so
your strength?
21 and 12.
5 normally.
Damn,
Oh,
son.
5 mod.
Sorry, what?
21 and 12.
21 hits, 12 does not.
3 damage.
3 damage. Which one are you hitting at? I'm sorry, which one are you hitting at?
The one closest to me.
Okay. So that one.
Oh,
She's already pointing.
and I'm going to the bathroom because I can't do it.
We're about to.
I can't do it. I've been sitting there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm right there too.
Alright then, Seamus, you're up.
Leaky parts. Ooh. I see an opportunity. Burning hands.
Okay. You remember how the spell did lots of damage to you before, and you channel an extra ferocity and just you spread your hands and let loose.
Make me some saves, punks.
Who all is taking the save?
Whoever I can hit in this vicinity.
Oh, from there you can hit these 4. So
Nice.
Jeez.
I had maximized spell.
Yeah, dude, I made a wizard like that. You were there. I shot like a lightning bolt from 200 yards away. I was just like, and apparently I blew someone's leg off. So
Yu Hakusho.
basically, I was like, spear gun.
Alright, so reflex half DC.
None of them made the reflex.
Oh, wonderful! Dick for damage, good God! 5 total!
Really?
5 total! I don't believe it! That was 3 ones
those
and then
three-
2.
I think you have to take a shot for that. I'm just saying. That's some dick luck. All in favor?
Oh yeah.
Do it anyway!
That's some dick luck.
I would just stand. For no
We're about to
reason.
go.
No apparent reason.
We're about to go on break. Are you getting a boner from all this D&D?
Yeah, like, oh, good donor. It's
A
a D&D
donor.
boner.
We're gonna go on break soon.
Donut sounds like an interesting flavor of donuts.
Sounds like a Mountain Dew flavor, honestly.
Kinda.
Donut do?
We're like a new
boner.
Xbox.
Ooh, Xbox donor? That's gay. I don't want it. I'm sorry. Sorry, not gay. That's offensive.
Wait, why would you stand with a boner?
Why wouldn't you?
Just like really want to let everyone know.
Yeah, I feel like the
You just
air-
kind of move it to the side.
Oh my god, you guys are killing me right now.
What are you talking about? You just strap it and keep walking.
Alright, so, while we wait for everybody back from bathroom breaks that we're gonna have in 10 minutes,
Yeah, I waited until the end of my
let's just talk about stuff. So, Midnight Syndicate, again, thank you for your fucking music. I appreciate that's out there for free. If you guys at home are trying to get good music for your D&D games or any fucking game, they have fantasy music, they have horror music, haunted house music, D20, like they have so much great music. It's just out there on YouTube, so it's Midnight Syndicate, check that out. They're great.
5th edition game soon.
Huh?
We should do a 5th edition game.
So at some point we're gonna do DM swapping. So I will be a player for once, and then I will also be someone else will DM here. That's a project we have in the works right now. I for one, I am like half knowledgeable about 5th edition. I like it so far. Anyone watching who plays D&D regularly, you might have noticed I mixed 5th edition with 3.5 right now because I like them both simultaneously. So I'm mixing them a bunch. Anyone want to say something in general? Just let's go around the table. Do you want to say something at all? Anyone?
I know next to nothing about 5th edition, but screw 4th edition.
It's not good.
No.
So, I played 5th edition several times. Like, I just got all the books that we need to do this nonsense, so...
I recently found out how to make a Noctis-like character in 5th edition, so I'm gonna do it. That's my first goal.
It's fair. We'll do a level 1 shot, and we'll see where it goes to begin
Fuck,
with.
I can't be Noctis-like.
For a
Appar-
one-shot campaign?
Apparently you do Eldritch Knight for Fighter, and then you take levels in like Warlock or something like that to get Summon Weapon. It's like Blade Pack Warlock or something. So you have Blade Warping with Eldritch Knight, and then you have Summon Weapon with Warlock, Blade Packs, and you just like, I summon an axe and I throw it because I can.
It's kind of interesting what they picked and chose from 3rd edition to go to 5th edition. Like, the Pact Warlock was a thing. That was really cool.
Oh hey, everyone's back. Okay, everybody make a balance check.
Is the boat rocking?
Oh yeah.
Don't come and knock.
I rolled a natural 1!
Say here!
Would you like some tequila or whiskey?
Yes, please.
What'd you get?
12.
Oh wait, do I have to roll a balance check to come in the air?
What luck is that?
No.
That's a really good point. So
No
no.
damming, not that. Stop it.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on all your attacks right
That's
now.
not what my shots have been.
I'll take it.
It really is.
Well, let's shame our people real quick.
Do it, Richie.
Everyone, hey, you took yours already?
I have another one! I rolled a 1!
All right, take your shots.
Do it.
Shame, 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 shame. Drunkards and Dragons. Woo!
Alright.
I just want to compare our shot glasses real quick.
Okay, so common misconception, they're actually the same size.
Oh, because of the bottom. Damn.
Yeah.
So one of them is taller, one of them is wider. Skull shot glasses are wider, The other ones are taller, but the same amount of
Like
shots.
an inch of
Same volume.
Exactly.
My shot glasses heals.
You get 1 extra gold for knowing that. Anyway, okay, so
just one. One
that's
piece.
an excellent point.
You
So
can buy an ale.
the 4 of you,
Buy a hooker.
especially the 2 of you who rolled natural ones, the boat
Just has to be easy.
Is that a cheap?
The boat lurches. You feel your entire presence shake. The boat shakes first, and then your entire body shakes. You lose your balance entirely as you fall face first into the deck. The ones who have natural ones, you move several feet because your legs are kicked out from underneath you.
Do I fall off the edge?
Do
I'm
I
like
move
right at the
backwards or
edge.
forwards?
Even forwards, odd, backwards. Odd, so backwards.
Okay, yeah, I would have landed on a monster.
You in the air hovering, however, you see them all kind of like fall, and as you kind of slowly glide back towards the boat, not affected by gravity at the moment, I guess, since you're gliding technically. You see them all kind of face plant in the ground. The creatures that you are fighting right now, they look to each other. They kind of click their lips. They look at each other and kind of snarl a little bit. They all jump overboard. A few of them try and jump overboard, actually.
Text opportunity?
Yeah, for me
close
especially
enough.
since
So this one by you can. The one by the monk can. Everyone else no.
Okay, 25 to
Actually,
hit.
no. You're on the ground. You'll get no
Okay.
OP. You're actually face
Darn.
first on the ground. You can try and drop your wings and
Roll a natural
Roll
on the
around.
balance, dude.
yeah. So only you can AOP currently.
I am
Wait,
feeling
did I
the
fall
grain of the wood on the
Oh, the
boat
one
with
that
my
Mike fell over,
face.
Yeah, all of you fell over. None of you got high enough to not fall over. So
I'm
if you
so
make the AOP right now,
frustrated.
you are dropping your wings and just crashing to the ground, so you will take full damage.
Do it anyway.
I don't think I can afford.
Who the heck is that?
Who?
This.
Yeah, that guy hasn't moved at all.
I don't know.
Some random sailor
Some
who's
guy.
just been. Oh God! What the hell?
No.
He survived a line of attacks.
All right.
Bystander.
So everyone else jumps overboard. All of a sudden, from the middle of the deck, it splits apart. Whoosh! Splits into 2.
So our ship's totally effed in the A.
Yes. As this serpent-like creature covered in scales, and it roars. 4 different jowls open. Whoosh! Splits the boat in 2. One of the lizard-like creatures you guys have been fighting previously, in its mouth, just as it's swallowed whole.
I'm going to put my P in its V.
The boat is currently
It
split
also
in
has
2.
to be-
All of you kind of crash, landing several feet away. And we're gonna take our break now. So we'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes, guys.
All right, strategize. I have only utility spells. And we're gonna make the best of them.
Set this up.
Fly?
I have fly and large
We'll be back in
person.
10 to 15 minutes, guys. Oh my god! Hi everybody. We are back. So, after the break, or before the break, so this giant, colossal, serpent-like creature split the boat in twain as you get a brief moment of glance at it as it's covered in scales. 4 different drowls unfurl as it does, swallowing one of the lizard-like creatures in whole as it splits the boat in half. The other ones immediately jump ship. Your vision goes black, and as you guys do, you wake up face first in the desert.
No more boat?
Do I do the same?
So your gliding only lasted so long. You saw the creature rise, and as you were trying to gain air, you viciously flapped your arms and wings, but they're not strong enough to carry you yet. And so as you tried to gain more air, eventually your wings gave out and you crashed into the boat as it was splitting apart. So the 5 of you wake up, mouthful of sand, face first in the desert.
Guess I'm trying not to.
Personal belongings around. Everyone taking... Wow. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Good.
I can't do that again! Are you really?
Yep.
Wait, what's your health at?
-12.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
shit.
Yeah,
Make
he's
a
dead.
make a fortitude save.
42 saves.
Please don't die in your first session.
Oh!
You're fine, natural 20.
I am fucked.
Jesus.
Oh, it is. Hey.
So the impact shook your body, head to toe. You can, even though you
Too much
have
strong.
even though you have scales and you don't really
What was the damage?
bruise. 14. You don't really bruise. You feel the deep set grooves inside your body. You wake up at 1 hit point. You look up. There's sand in your eyes, sand in your mouth, sand everywhere, basically.
In the places where the sun don't
But
shine.
the boat is nowhere to be seen. The only thing around you is the 4 other people here.
I'm going to shake myself off and cast Arcane Sight, and I'm going to see everything that's magical within basically a 400-foot radius, and we're going to find some stuff to help us survive.
Okay, so your eyes flare up. Whoosh! You look around. There's something magical in sight.
No auras, no nothing. Not even these guys have equipment, because
Kind of
literally, like,
sword.
everything will pop up.
So anything magical
Well,
currently?
my sheath
Yeah.
would be magical.
Your sheath, your bow, your accessories, your
My wraps.
your wraps. Is
My-
your sword magical?
Yeah.
Your sword. So
My aptitude.
Straight for that.
So several objects on the people around you whoosh, flare up with that purplish blue tint. But everything else, as you look up there, stand your eyes kind of squinting as it's gaining your eyes currently. You don't see anything of value.
I'm not looking for value, I'm looking for survival. We just are down a ship. We gotta deal with this bullshit.
Everyone make spot checks.
Gotcha.
I've failed at these so far.
Whew, not terrible.
Nat 20.
Oh shit.
18!
Come on, guys. I don't want to pee again.
Then quit drinking.
It's a drinking game. I can't.
26.
15.
Ooh.
15.
Or 18.
18.
Despite having sand in my eyes, I can see very well.
Yeah, all of you. So everyone who got a 15 to like 20 range, even with the eyes glistering in your eyes, you manage to see like somewhat well, and you make out in the distance. You're like, I think there's a city there. There's some kind of shape. You with a 26, was it? 26. The cloudy shape basically kind of like solidifies. And so you're like, there's definitely something over that way. You with your natural 20, however, you look up, blink once, the sand is clear of your eyes, you're like, there's a city that way for sure. But like I said, you all wake up in the same area, your belongings scattered about. Some of you head first in the sand, some of you still covered in it from head to toe. But you look around, despite all your spot checks, you look around, there is no ship to be found.
Everybody have everything on that person. Yeah, this is more of a question for you. Does everybody have everything they own?
Yes, any personal belongings you guys had, You spend about 10 minutes looking around. You find them.
Okay.
I'm a divination wizard. This is easy for me.
I offer water, libation of alcohol, and
Alcohol,
food.
please.
Okay, I hand you my flask. Stale.
Make a fortitude save.
I like to just like spend a moment like shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Guess who's carrying the
bad.
elf?
The highest strength person brought. Oh, the highest strength person brought.
Just
Wait,
knocked
who
it
has
out.
high strength?
Anyways,
20?
I want to like
Oh, 18.
just like shake off and brush off and like get that sand out of my hair and just be like, okay.
You can do a little bit more than that, you
Shut up,
wuss.
Seamus.
I'm sorry. Is that?
I will tequila you.
Don't mix it. That's gross. No, no.
Don't mix it. That'd be awful.
That was a wonderful bottle.
That's a
Good
cool bottle.
tequila.
Come on, I'll pour it. A little more, a little bit. There you go.
Oh,
a little too much.
Party foul, another one.
Just lick the tip.
So Alexia, frustrated and angry at the situation just happened, you offer alcohol and she's like, I will take it. She takes a deep swig of it.
Oh god.
Her eyes kind of go blank and she passes out in the sand.
Someone was a little bit dehydrated.
You guys are all currently in a very hot climate, so all of you are feeling it right now.
Yeah. I also have 2 weeks worth of rations, so some dried meat and dried cheeses. Fallen cheeses.
I guess seeing Alexia pass out, I'll go over and like kind of pick her up and Alexia, what are you doing? Wake up!
Slap me in the face a couple
You're
times.
unconscious for quite a few rounds.
Okay. Just tell me when I'm not or when I'm conscious again.
You're unconscious for 11 rounds.
Good luck in the next battle, guys.
I cast Mount and summon Shafrazzle, my horse.
Make a fortitude save for Shafrazzle.
Ooh, he rolled a 2.
So, as soon as you summon Shafrazzle, it appears, and you immediately hear it go as the sand like envelops its face and mouth, and the wind kind of. There's not a sandstorm going on, but there's sand blowing all about you guys. Everyone but Alexia, who is currently passed out, make a survival check.
Okay.
I'm out.
Ooh.
I wish I didn't roll so low.
So it's a
but-
20, not at 21.
Really? For survival?
Yeah, just do that.
20.
So I guess
So
it's
much
18.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Wait,
21! Holy shit! I
Oh,
did
wait,
good
wait,
on
wait,
this.
That is a holy
we
shit.
survived.
Actually, I got
Wisdom!
a 13,
Because I don't have
but
it.
still pretty low.
So everybody who got above a 15,
Survives.
you immediately everyone who dies. No, anyone who got above a 15, you realize that water is your best friend right now. You look at the shadowy, kind of like opaque silhouette of the city before you. You realize it's at least 4 days travel away. And the water you guys have will have to last you. Anyone who got below that, you immediately start chugging water because you're thirsty.
Wow, man. Actually, I'm
What
out.
spells
I don't
do
what's
you
happening
know,
right now.
friend?
I can create it. I can create a bunch of water. Anyone who has flasks?
Oh, wait, is that my basic?
You
Water
have a
skins?
water skin, yes. You
Basic
have a water
adventure.
skin and 2 weeks ration in your basic adventuring pouch.
Oh, yeah. Not that it matters to me.
However, you guys, anyone, not you and not you, your basic adventuring pouch, if you have not refilled them for a while, they are empty.
Oh, man.
Also, we may be able to turn my tent into like a temporary water sack if we need it.
Alexia is currently passed out in the sand.
I was also thinking
What a
about
wuss!
making a stretcher.
I'll just go to the city. No, just kidding.
Dude, honestly, you might be able to glide there, potentially.
I cast Fly on Shafrazzle and fly my horse.
Okay.
Can you do that?
So,
Yes, I can!
eventually, the horse kind
becomes a
of
unicorn?
rises in
A
levitation.
Put the half elf on here.
Okay, I'll put the half elf on the horse.
Okay.
Yeah, now nobody has to exhaust themselves.
I'm not
carrying
that heavy, guys. Come on.
How much do you weigh? 130. Yes, fat ass.
Wow. Okay. That doesn't hit.
Oh, wait a minute. How
It's
tall
probably
are
because
you?
you're a happy. Oh, so
I don't hear any of this.
speaking of,
the
so
subconscious telling me that.
you were an elf before you're dragonborn, but elves are highly prejudiced against half elves. They are abominations to them. So it's up to you if
You all hate me.
it's up to you by being a monk. You're like, I transcend above that. Basically, it's up to you if
I'm
you
a
don't have that
human.
personality.
Oh, okay.
I'm 6'4".
Oh, yeah, you all hate me then.
But
Well, I'm
typically
half
monks
human.
typically elves are just like gross. You're a half elf. Humans are that way too.
Ew, you have
Well,
human
the
herpes.
character doesn't know.
He used to be like,
I don't know who I'm.
I guess
Superman
anyone
does his
can
father.
be a polar opponent.
Yes.
Lordy, lordy,
So what does everybody do? You cast Fly on your horse and put Alexi on top of it. What do you three do?
I'm going to use create water to fill up water flasks.
Really, I'm just letting them
Okay.
manhandle
I
my
will
body.
definitely take some of that water.
Herbie
Thanks.
sewage.
Okay. I pour up my alcohol and fill it with water. Fill up my flask with water too. I have a water skin as well. But
Okay. Do you also pour out like the alcohol bottle or flask
Just,
or
like,
whatever
peels
and
the
fill it with
flask
water
out
as
of,
well?
like,
Yes, that's what.
unconscious
Yeah.
How much water do you make? And where is it going?
Into flasks, it just appears.
It's like a gallon per level, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
He's a water
So like,
So literally, we will have enough water to make it through this.
Yeah. So 4 gallons per time I cast it, and I can cast it 6 times, and I still have 0 focus spells because I have my cantrips.
See as Sawyer just kind of like points his finger into a flask, and you hear that sound. And all of a sudden, it's overflowing with water.
I would like to like cup some of that water and like splash it on my face and my hair and stuff. And get
So
it
you
all
do
nice
so,
and
and,
wet.
and for a brief moment, you're like, this feels really good. And then the moment later, you're like, I am so hot.
That's fine.
It's so dry out here.
Wizard hat.
You mean you took your wizard hat off?
Am I
Put it
bald?
back
So currently,
I have a moderate amount of hair.
Oh, okay. Alright.
you are all dehydrated currently without having sufficient. You have sufficient water, but right now, as you have not drinking that water, you are all dehydrated, so you will have disadvantage on everything right now.
Even though I spent a day fasting for my right of birth, I don't have
That
immunity
was
to
a
this.
long time ago.
I don't have
So
immunity
you
to
are a
this.
level 5 character. So presumably you have been a Dragonborn monk for 5 years. So that was 5 years ago. You took your red rebirth. That's the equivalent of like making a new character. You've been a monk for 5 years. Same with whatever you are.
A Duskbarian.
Yeah, but so you were like a barbarian for a certain amount of time, and that monk or a display for a certain amount of time.
His first level shouldn't have been in barbarian.
No, I'm literate.
Okay, good. So did you display first then barbarian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, he wouldn't. I see you scribing a scroll. What are those things? Letters?
What is
I
that?
think there's some kind of shay letters.
Silly wizard. A triangle can't fit on a square piece of paper.
So what do you guys want to do? Like I said, you are currently like as you lick your lips, you're just like, it is dry out here.
I'm good.
Somebody
Well,
get some lube.
I'm holding the leftover water, what we can't put in our flasks, for people to drink from.
Okay, so you just kind of point your finger out. And people
You're just
drink
like
from your finger.
airbending.
Give me some.
I think it's more like an orb of water.
Okay,
Like
fair enough.
airbending.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Airbending.
Anyways,
Waterbending.
well, thank you, kind sir. What is your name?
I'm Sawyer.
Sawyer. I am Mikhail.
Nice to get your acquaintance.
Did you actually like put your hand out?
Yes,
And
yes,
you
I-
just, like did not like shake your hand. He's just like.
And
yeah,
Mikhail just looks at you,
airbending.
doesn't even like reach out to shake. I'm Mikhail.
Do you shake his hand, or
Sure.
do you look at
Okay.
it? And you're just like,
He's just like.
I mean, he just
"Wait,
made
can't."
water out of nothing, so that's
We may owe our survival to this young man.
I
I like poke you in the chest.
I turn and look at the
Your
very shiny
scales are
lizard.
dry. Your lizard tongue is kind of just like.
Clearly, since I'm a
Does
dragonborn,
he-
I'm full blood. So this is
Can
actually
you not
decent.
hiss now because
You're
your
not
tongue's
pretty
full?
decent.
You're not cold blooded.
What sort
Dragons
of
are
foul
not
curse
cold-blooded.
befell you?
Yeah,
It
what-
wasn't a curse; it was a choice.
You chose to
It's a
become
dragon.
like made of gold.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Bahamut chose me, and I chose Bahamut.
I don't know what Bahamut is.
I'm gonna see.
Do I know?
Make a religion check to try and tell them about Bahamut.
Alright, here we go.
And add your religion to it. Just add knowledge to it. You don't have religion. Oh, you do have religion. Okay. You put no points in religion though, so add your intelligence to it.
You're a bad
Roll a gather information. Check.
17.
17. So as he regales you of tales of this great platinum dragon Bahamut, he tells you of how Bahamut is a source of justice, and although he explains it kind of poorly, with your keen observation skills, you realize, like, this is a source of good, this is a source of justice, this is the kind of thing that I can definitely understand.
Nice.
My name is Ard Hall.
No, that's good.
Wait, what? Art Hall?
Ard Hall.
Art Hall?
So he introduces
You are
himself
hard?
to you, and immediately launches into an explanation of what Bahamut is.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I do. That way you can know who I am after what I'm about.
Nice.
Because I don't know what the word is, but
The bird.
You just know you were chosen to become a dragonborn. You're like, okay.
yes.
Well, that's Seamus, and that is Alexia over there at the Testo.
She's drunk as fuck.
It's like trolling.
She's interesting, to say the least.
She'll shoot you with an arrow, as you quite know. Welcome to the party.
You kind of rub the spot on your shoulder. You're like, I've noticed.
I think we met.
Her human half is a detriment to her shooting, but her elven half is a detriment to her drinking.
Perfect. Keen observation, sir.
So you guys want to do?
Well,
Hop on my horse and fly.
So how long,
Until the duration is
how long
ended.
does fly last?
A minute a level, but I cascade harmlessly down at the end of that or the horse would cascade harmlessly down at the end of that spell.
Okay.
So Tumbledore.
So, everyone make a survival check again. Everyone conscious.
Okay. Oh, natural 1!
Oh!
Yes!
There it is!
wow.
Tequila or whiskey?
Or Kraken.
Let's go tequila
We can
again.
do rum.
You don't have whiskey? This is the good shit.
Okay, I'll
Kraken? Come on, Kraken.
It's already poured.
Yeah, it's already
Take one out of charity.
Thank you.
What everyone else get?
He's like, stop.
19.
19?
There's good.
What'd you get?
I got 14.
14? What'd you get?
17. Ow, you bastard! You bit
So
me.
everybody above a 15, you realize, you look at the shadow of the city, and you realize that the journey will probably take about 4
He's a
days
jerk,
on
man.
foot. Possibly longer if you
What a pussy.
possibly longer if you stop about midday to rest because it gets colder. At night.
Barbarians are friends to
It
animals.
depends. Do you guys want to travel at night or do you want to travel during the day?
At night it'll be freezing cold.
Exactly. During the day, it's hot as fuck though.
And at night we won't be well, I will, but
So this-
most of our party won't be able to
The
see.
people that made the survival, like, know
Oh, he's
that,
the
right?
best life.
Everyone above the 15 know that, and everyone above who got a 15 above the 15 or 15 or above knows that the journey will take 4 days.
Oh, I got a 1, so I don't know.
You have no idea. You look at the city
I
and
don't
you're
know
just
if I
like,
don't know what the fuck's going on.
it's at least a month away. Like at best, like it's very far away.
Alright, guys.
And then you hear yourself say that, and you're like, no, that's stupid. And then you're like, how long would it take? And you are basically in like a state of like pondering now, and you're like, how long could it take to get there? However, anyone who got above a 15, you know that will take at least 4 days.
4 days of walking.
However, you
It can't be
also
right.
know that at night it is freezing cold. During the day, it's blistering hot. So you have to make a choice. When do you want to travel?
Do you have endure elements?
That's a no by my shifty eyes.
Anyways.
I don't think I have any.
What's your
Yeah.
I got 14.
14. So you definitely don't think it's like a month away, but you're just like, I have no idea how far that will be. But through your travels, you've been to hot climates before. You're just where you come from actually is very, very hot because it's a monk monastery near a volcano. So you know hot climates, and you're like, it's really fucking hot right now.
Location.
So you know that during the day it's going to be really hot, but at nighttime it's going to cool down significantly. But you have no idea how long it's going to take to get there.
Wanda, could we attach
Sounds like
my bedroll to your horse? And how much can your horse carry? The
It's a
CV7.
steed. Let's see, it's quadrupedal. It can carry twice as much as a normal. I don't have no idea what the strength score of a horse
Was
is.
it like is it like heavy or?
It's a heavy war horse.
You should be able to carry most of us.
All of you at once.
Drag us.
Everybody
Drag
get on
it.
the horse. I'll carry the horse. Jump to the sand. the glide.
Go make a jump check, just go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You roll a natural 1.
Sounds like Chronicles of Riddick.
4 plus 22. So
Oh,
26.
knowledge local to see how often the sand skiffs travel. Between the ways.
Okay, sure, but do it. Since you're not familiar with this land, do it disadvantage.
Okay.
So roll a d20 again.
Okay.
Take the lower one.
Okay, so this one would be.
Because you are deeply unfamiliar with this land. You're from another country, after all.
Okay, first one was 23.
That one!
I know nothing, and I will do the whiskey this time.
Alright. So,
That's 3 shots in like 3 rounds.
dude, I did it too, I understand. So,
Stop rolling dice.
so you basically ponder. You lick your finger and you put it up, and you're just like,
Look at it.
you look up at the sun. You're like, judging by the sun's position, I think the sand skiffs will be here in at least 2 weeks.
Jupiter is currently on the 8th cusp.
Like unsure of like what it meant to like lick his finger and like put his finger up and
You lick your finger,
gets
you're
all
like,
crusty with sand and just does it again.
you lick your finger, you're like, it is dry and salty. And you're like, as you're trying to figure out what that taste is, you're just like, yeah, not as good as I thought it would be. And you're like, I think it'll be here in at least a week or 2.
Is he big?
Cheers, mate. I'll drink with you.
Should be feeling it now.
I mean,
Alright guys,
definitely prefer the tequila though.
the reality is
Good.
the only time
good
we can
whiskey.
travel is during the day, because at night it gets freezing cold and we'll have to make camp before it gets dark.
But we do have bedrolls.
You gonna?
We can only take off so much, but you can put on more.
Do we have Snuggies?
And it's going to take a while before we get there.
2 months, at least.
No, not 2 months.
He says that with so much confidence, you question yourself for a moment. You're like, yeah, 2 months.
Diplomacy?
Okay. Wait, no.
You're just
They
really trying to
totally
convince
believe
me?
you.
18 to diplomacy.
Do a sense motive. He says it with such conviction, you ponder for a second.
Oh!
I believe him.
What'd you get?
Less than whatever he rolled.
So as he looks you straight in the eye, he's like, it's gonna take several months to get there. And you're like, no it won't. And then you think about it, you're like, my god, so far away. It probably will take that long.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. He's right, we're gonna die.
Shut up! Don't list him. It's 3 days away, possibly 4. Just keep walking.
Seamus, it's over. It's gonna take 2 months as I try to relay the message.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
Oh my god.
26!
Okay, I have enough knowledge where I know for a fact that's not true.
Are you sure?
What's your knowledge local score?
It'd be geography, thank you.
Knowledge geography?
Yeah, I have a +9 to
A
that.
+9. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
You'll be the 26.
17 + 9 is 26.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sudden death.
We roll again? Is that what happened?
Roll it
Yes,
off!
tie.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll without with bonuses.
Oh shit. So much to assist
16
roll.
+ 9?
Yeah, you. You're a smart old man.
So as you're just like, it's gonna take us 2 months to get there, he's like, it's gonna take 4 days, you idiots. And you think about it, you're like, that makes more sense.
You can see it on the horizon!
Yeah.
But Jupiter's position in the stars!
I'm done figuring it out.
So what do you guys do?
Realize I'm with a bunch of idiots and set up camp for the night.
So I need to know: are you guys traveling by day or by night?
I say by day.
Why not?
Maybe crawlies
By night?
come out.
I agree by night.
So it's 2 for by night, 1 for by day.
Seamus, what do you think is the best thing to do?
Keep moving and don't stop until we're safe. But we'll be exhausted and probably dead if we keep walking for 2 days straight, so we'll need rest. Sleep during the heat of the day and try to shade ourselves as best as possible.
Okay.
If I recover spells every day, so I can make mud. We can survive the heat with the wet sand.
Fair enough. You come to about an hour later, and you're just like,
I'm back.
it's so dry out here. And you are deeply dehydrated at the moment.
Well, I suppose I'll recount literally everything to Alexia.
No
Yeah,
more
you
shots.
wake up and you're just like,
My lips are just cracking.
basically, yeah.
It's shriveled up.
I'll share like half my water with her. I need some too.
He can make some!
He just made
You don't know that. You were passed out.
Yeah. So as far as you know, he's sharing his life source with you. That's so sweet.
Yeah, you're actually touched by Mikhail's offering. You're like, oh my god, we could die. You're giving me water right now?
We're gonna die together, Mikhail.
Probably.
Ooh, ship it!
Probably me
Alexia
first.
and Mikhail.
I'll be the one that kills me.
Surprise! I know teleport. I'm just keeping it for myself right now.
Shit.
Anyways,
I
you
believe
keep that
it.
to yourself.
Is
Take
that
some
good?
drinks of mine.
I don't. It's
I
level.
suppose
I think
I'll
it teleports a
volunteer
4th level
to,
spell.
what
I'm
about
not
dimension?
there yet.
Dimension door, though. Isn't that a 3rd level?
It's like 300 feet. It's not enough to get to a city.
What?
It's a quick hop.
Yeah. Skip and a jump.
Hey, this is a skip and a jump, but
If he memorizes that, it's all his spells.
Ardell can probably jump that far, honestly.
Probably.
Carry him on your back.
You have to make a strength check for that at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, for the dimension door to jump?
No, for if you were to carry someone on your back and then make a jump check, you would get disadvantage for the strength check, disadvantage for your jump check, and we'll see what happens after
I'm
that.
definitely feeling the 3rd shot.
I rolled 2 nat 20s for both.
I'd be very impressed.
Like, just take shots.
Thank you.
Is that water?
There's water there?
No, it's not water.
That's vodka.
Straight bod in a 5-gallon.
Right?
Some people go hard.
So, Alexia, you wake up as you hear bits and pieces at first, and then you come to and you realize they're discussing, should we travel at day or should we travel at night? And you wake up, cracked lips, just, but you do hear those words.
You wait until you get a nat 20 so you can save it?
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, we don't say.
Well, according to some
Love
people,
cat.
that is how it works.
Yeah, you can't save throws. I tried.
Called out, suck it. So, how many votes do we have for night, and how many for day?
Night.
1, 2, 3, and then 2 for
Night.
day.
Day. What?
K
Night,
for
night,
night.
GHT.
I'm pretty sure it's just one for day.
You have fire resistance.
No.
He's a dragonborn. He has resistance. No, he didn't take resistance elements, so no, he has no resistance. He took wings. He doesn't get mine.
So during the day, we're all nude, almost. And at
That's
night,
your.
I'm nude. I don't know about you.
That's your
Let the
guys'
old dingus
choice.
flop out.
I also don't have
I wear
one,
my
so-
underclothes.
Also, I'm gonna keep watch.
At night.
Yeah.
At night, we're moving,
We're
right?
moving.
Oh, never mind. Well, yeah,
You
good
guys
day.
are sleeping during the day and moving during the day.
During the day, I'll keep watch.
Dancing lights.
Well,
is on, like,
there's no
so-
camp, so. Oh wait, no. During the day, you guys are camping.
Yeah,
So you're not sleeping during the day either.
correct.
So
So, all right. So, let's see what happens. Do you reveal you can
Wait.
make water to her at all, or
yeah, of course. I
Can I
offer
offer
to fill
to
her water
provide
skin.
shade with wings? Should we not find it?
you can do it to yourself if you
Ew.
want.
Well, I mean,
He's got his own personal umbrella.
You're still at disadvantage because you are still dehydrated, but it does help a little bit. You kind of hold them over your head, and you're like,
yeah, some umbrella stuff.
Alright, let's see what happens the first day. Okay, so, I'm sorry. You guys are traveling during the day?
No, traveling at night, camping at
Okay.
the day.
So during the first day,
Way to dick us.
Are we splitting up watches during the day?
Mikhail said he's watching every day. So.
No. You can watch every day, but we gotta split up hours. That way you don't get tired.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
So this
As,
is a
as,
desert.
as I like shuffle my spectacles.
This is the desert as you guys see it currently. What is your party order? I'm gonna put them on paper, but what's your party order?
That should definitely be
No,
first.
I'm definitely not
I'm
laying down.
ranged, so I'm towards the back / middle.
No. Who's
Party
on
order.
watch first?
Yeah, who's in front?
Me.
You're in front?
I am
for
the one
watch?
that is watching.
I'm talking about at night when you guys are traveling.
Oh,
I think
I should be in
Watcher
front.
stays in flank though, because then you know things are coming up from behind.
I've seen you guys' party order.
Like that?
No.
Is
I
that
like
how
that.
it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're
Okay.
going with the
Alright,
strongest.
you'll watch that side, I'll watch
How
this
much
side.
HP have we all recovered? Have we recovered
At
any
this point, you
HP?
are guys are full hit points.
Okay, cool.
Oh, dope.
However,
What about me since I didn't sleep?
you did not sleep, so you're at whatever hit points you were at before. Also, mark a point of exhaustion.
Sure.
Even if you are hydrated at this point, you are disadvantaged on everything.
Cool.
Because you were exhausted at the moment.
Many nat ones incoming.
You've been up for 24 hours.
Doing it on
you
purpose.
fought a battle. You stayed awake for a full 24 hours after that. You're disadvantaged at everything right now.
That one.
Welcome, guys.
Speaking of, make a spot check.
Oh, Jesus. Just
No,
me or-
just Mikhail.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He is the one who's awake right now for camps.
That is pretty low. That's a 13. 13.
Natural 20, everyone drink.
Oh.
Good.
Oh dear.
Am I seeing things that aren't really there and then just wiping my eyes?
So as everyone is
It's really
asleep,
Getting that
currently,
sweat out of my eyes?
This was hard to screw on when I was sober, so
you guys.
yes.
So you being the one on the wake
Landed
right
next to
now,
me. I don't care anymore.
Just don't spill it.
I won't.
you
Nothing
saw
in it.
that these lizard-like creatures came from the ground. You saw this worm-like creature that cracked the boat in half came from the ground. You are struggling to keep your eyes open as you look around. You blink your eyes and suddenly you're in combat again. You blink your eyes again, there's no combat there. You are seeing things that are not there right now. Every blow of the sand, every movement, you are seeing things that aren't really there. You guys are currently asleep because it's during the day.
I highly feel like we would be alternating watches, right?
During the day? Where you guys are sleeping?
I would have objected.
Do like full
Just
Just like I did a few minutes ago.
Would you have
Yeah,
stayed
you
up?
did.
Would you stay up with Mikhail?
I would have tried to have us alternate watches.
Well, so this is the first day
Diplomacy.
regardless.
Yeah, I mean like hour, like
Hourly?
every couple hours alternate. That way. people
Go
can
ahead
sleep.
and make diplomacy. We'll see who's
Okay.
awake right now.
Nope, I failed my diplomacy. I got 2. I don't. Plus my charisma, that's 3, so 5.
5.
He's awake.
Okay, so it's Mikhail right now. Everyone else is asleep currently. Also, don't you take negatives for being the sun right now? Or not yet?
I take.
Not yet?
Not
Or-
yet. No. As long as I have like a covering, like a cloak or something.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't
Just
take
trying to
any
keep track of your
negatives.
character. Okay, so yeah. Everybody who's asleep right now. Sorry, I rolled the wrong die. There we go. Alright, so you being asleep, you're going to go ahead and take 18 points of damage
Okay.
shit.
as you are crit upon
Ooh.
for being prone at the moment. You wake up to these deep teeth, claws, teeth in your neck, deep inside you. You open your eyes, the same lizard-like creatures you encountered before, embedded inside of you.
Oh, you've made a mistake.
You will take 5 points of damage. As you wake up, a claw the nails starting to press against your scales underneath of them, even starting to pinpoint blood trickling beneath them. Alexia, however, seems I rolled poorly.
He's not sober.
You feel a slight vibration. You open your eyes, feeling the vibration beneath you. You see one of those lizard-like creatures above you. Long, toothy face in your mouth. You smell its breath, but you are not hit. You open your eyes to that. Everyone, roll initiative.
Am I also taking disadvantage?
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
You have disadvantage to everything.
Do I get a bonus for
Well,
having the
that's
cat on my lap?
For what?
Do I get a bonus for having the cat on my lap?
No.
17.
So, 19 to 20? Or 20, 25, sorry.
I have 5 for initiative.
No,
I
but
will
yeah.
probably go last.
Sorry, what did you get?
23, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I rolled a natural. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright.
So it looks like you don't go last.
It's okay, I got a 5.
15 and 20.
Wait, let's see.
15 to 20?
Yeah, right here. Yeah,
What'd you get?
17.
17? Anyone else 15 and 20? Okay.
Second again.
10 to 15. 5 to 10.
Simmer. Simmer.
What'd you guys get?
9.
5?
5!
Well, at least I rolled a natural 1, so.
You guys aren't dead last.
And finally,
Pretty
1 to 5.
fucking
1 to 5. What'd you get?
I got 23.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
was
you're
the first
first.
one.
I'm sorry. I'm missing somebody.
I said 5.
5.
You got 5? Okay, so you
Yeah.
are. I gotcha. I'm dead last.
Speak louder, Seamus.
I will let you go first.
So,
I'm dead last, but so first in the round is Alexia. You wake up and there's this creature above you.
what just happened?
Ah,
Two.
You cannot
We were
draw
deciding
your
who
bow
went
currently
before
as
us
you
in our
are.
5, so I rolled a 4, you
It's
rolled
not
a 2.
grappling you, but is above you. What do you want to do?
Is it gonna be like my entire turn to stand up?
If you try and stand up right now, it'll not only take an AOP on you,
Yeah.
but also you will have to make a strength check, see if you can push it away from you to stand up.
Okay.
And it'll be a disadvantage because it is on top of you right now. It tried to claw you, and you happen to roll in your sleep at just the right time to avoid damage.
How much sleep did I get?
So, can I pull out my sword and stab
3 hours of
it?
sleep.
Or is this just gonna be like pure physical?
Sorry, what's up?
Can I reach my sword and stab it?
Where is your
or-
sword located at?
Probably on my. It's probably like crossed with on my back with my.
So you are on your back currently, and you cannot reach your
Okay.
sword.
Can I punch it?
Go away, Wilbur.
Just do like pure physical
But it's
damage
so
to
nice.
it.
You can certainly try.
You pushed him and he dug his nails in.
Roll a d20, see if you hit.
But then add my strength.
You had your strength to hit, yeah, but you're unarmed right now. You don't have unarmed combat, so you're disadvantaged right now.
Okay, so is it just the roll plus my strength mod?
Yes, but and also
And
your
then
bad.
disadvantage
It's your
on
strength
bad?
and your bad, but you are disadvantaged because you have no unarmed combat proficiency.
21.
Okay.
21's the lowest.
21 was the lowest. Okay, you definitely hit it.
So what do
I
I
can't
roll
hold
for
it anymore. Seamus is a weak bladder. Finally tapping out.
Sorry, you're last. That's cool.
What do I roll for damage? For just unarmed.
1d4 and half it.
4 and a half. 1.5.
What'd you get?
I got a 3. I rolled a 3.
So it's just 1.
Okay. Damn it.
So roll. It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
2.
2.
2 damage.
How'd you know my strength mod was a 1?
We played like 9 sessions together. Calm down.
That's true.
Hey, you finished the campaign though. You finished like 2. I want to
Dude,
say.
these shits are
Was the very first one with
Your
like
cat is sleeping on my stuff.
that was a campaign?
Yes.
So I
I
finished
think
it.
she
Yeah,
finds
he-
it comfortable.
Yes.
He kind of just
So I
lays
can fuck your
where-
dreams. So as this thing above you, it kind of You manage to roll out of the way just in time to avoid claws. You wake up with an impact. You look up. The immediate smell of like rotting flesh and kind of like this horrible odor fills your nostrils as this huge toothy maw's in your face. You immediately lash out. You punch it, kind of reels back a little bit.
Can I work on standing up in between?
You can use your movement right now to stand up.
Okay.
However, you'll take an AOP regardless. And also, I'll give you strength check with advantage because you punched it already. But there'll be a strength check to push it off of you, and then it'll take a movement regardless to stand up, so you'll take an AOP.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to try standing up because then I have more combat.
Okay, so make a strength check
ability.
with advantage because you punched it already.
So roll.
So you just add your
plus
strength modifier
my
to
strength. Okay. And then advantage?
Yes, because you punched it already.
Apologies.
12.
13.
Aww.
So, natural 13. So as you try and push it up, you punch it in the face at you, you try and push it off of you, and you can't get a good solid grip to push yourself off the ground. Art Hall.
I definitely do. Wait, is there one near me, or is it?
Yes, there's one right next to you.
Alright.
If you stand up, it'll be AOP.
So can I attack from?
You cannot attack from the ground.
Wow. What are my options here?
Well-
because I mean I'm unarmed.
I guess
so-
you can attack. Yes, you can attack from the ground. Yes. I forgot you were a monk for a second. Yes, you can do the same thing Alexia did. You can attack from the ground. However, if you stand up, it'll be AOP regardless.
Gotcha.
So if you want to just like punch from the ground, you can.
I definitely will.
Okay.
Flurry of blows from the ground. Can I do it? Or just regular punch?
Yeah, I'll speed you flurry of blows, sure.
Because would flurry of blows just count my legs too? As
No,
or
it's one to yourself. So, the way I understand it, a monk's single attack is still one roll, so you get 2 rolls this round. If you do flurry of blows, so go ahead. That was a natural 1. That's really excited.
No, it is a 19.
19.
Oh my god.
No,
I'm
it's
so
not.
sure.
Oh, 19, yeah. 19 will
That's a
hit.
can of Pepsi.
And then you're at plus 6 now?
Yeah,
That
that's
hits. Go ahead.
Alright,
So roll 2d8 and 2d6. So roll the d8 first. Add 4 to it, so 9. And then 1. So add 4, so 5. And then roll 2d6. 3 and 4, so 7. So 21 damage. That's pretty good from the ground. So this
Wait,
thing
he just did
seems.
21 damage
Yeah.
while laying on the ground.
Yeah, so this thing seems to
Nobody fuck with a monk in close
He's
combat.
a monk. I mean, so he sinks his claws into you. You wake up, your eyes jolt open, your instinct kicks in. You go. As you do, your hand wraps engulf in the flames. You, as you do, the thing reels back, covered in flames. Next up on the list is
Not me.
Mikhail.
Really?
Yeah, you are the only one standing right now.
How's our
You hear these noises. You hear. You turn around. There are several lizard-like creatures there. You blink from them to make sure they're there. They are in fact there.
So, like, did everyone make tents, or is everyone just sitting in a bedroll on the ground?
I assume everyone's laying in
I
a
guess we're just
bedroll.
on the ground.
Tents don't really work with wings.
Nobody said they're making up tents, so they're sleeping in a bedroll right now.
Perfect.
I
I
just
was
laying
going to
it
have to,
down.
like, guess which tent had one of the 3. I guess.
Yeah, if you guys don't specify, I'm not going to give you.
Everyone's on fire.
From now on, I make a 10.
Guess I'll come over here
Remind
and
me.
I will.
attack this lizard.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. So you're flanking it. Can you get sneak attack?
Does it count as sneak attack since he's, like, or flanking since he's on the ground?
And sleeping.
The lizard's not on the ground. Or,
No, I mean,
he is not.
He's
Yeah.
a threatening target.
I'll say no, so you don't get sneak attack.
okay.
Actually, that makes sense. He's on the ground. Did you use your movement?
He's just
up
like
at all?
holding his paw. You still hear a lizard.
Did I knock him back?
You punched him a bunch, but you're not knocking back. You're still on. You were on the ground like this, and But you did not stand up. Do you want to stand up?
I think I'm good on the ground.
Okay. So then have you
I
done
mean, you did like
You don't have to sing attack right
21
now,
damage. I
Right,
think
so I'll
you're
attempt to
okay.
hit it.
Yes. I'm like,
So
what's
that
up?
is
Just
a
like-
14
14 total?
and a 14 again.
Both
Yeah.
of those.
28.
Why are you rolling twice?
Oh, wait,
I have
what?
disadvantage on everything, don't I?
Oh.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, both of those miss.
I forgot my own
You
rules.
slash at it. You're sure you see it. You blink your eyes. You realize it's actually to the right of you, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so tired right now." Sawyer, you're
I
up.
get those feels.
You are on the ground currently.
Wait, can I go before him since we rolled the same?
Yeah, that's true.
that's
We
true.
did roll, and he
You
goes
guys
first.
should just do a roll off.
We
did.
did already. I got a 4, he got a 2.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay, Seamus, you're up.
Alright.
I cast Enlarge Person on Soya!
Oh my god! Do you forego the save, or do you let it
I forgot.
happen?
I let it happen.
Okay, so Seamus,
I go like it's like a
where? Hold on, where are you guys?
I'm here.
Alright, you're
Where
there.
Jason, I go, get big!
Like,
So you feel this hand on your shoulder, Seamus muttering some words, also using his hand to do some,
doing things.
You recognize this as you're a Duskblade. You're like, I know what you're trying to do. You forgo it
Is
entirely.
that an
Yeah.
enchantment?
Your body
or-
swells. Your muscles get huge. Awkward at first. Suddenly your head grows. with it,
Transmutation.
Your torso.
Huh.
Your legs. And you are a size category larger now.
Okay.
Sorry. You're
Plus 2 to
now.
your strength, minus 2 to your dexterity, and a minus 1 penalty on all attack rolls, but that's mitigated by the plus 2 to strength.
Yeah, and my damage category goes up too.
Yes, it does.
Man, I
It's-
it's a large monk can roll 4.
Yeah, your weapon becomes large of whatever it is.
Okay.
It's like you. Oh, because
These things aren't lawful, right? At all.
They're not.
I didn't
lawful.
think so.
No.
That's why I didn't ask earlier. Okay.
That's
what my
so,
weapon
so
is.
I mean, for like clarification, do you know the lizards from Zeldar,
Oh yeah.
like the Lizalfas?
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Okay.
So they are not lawful
Swords?
in any way. They are chaotic evil.
Okay. Cool. No, my sword just says 2d6 extra to lawful.
Yeah, they are not lawful anything at the moment.
Okay, so I stand and allow the attack of opportunity because boom,
Natural 20.
nice.
Oh my god.
I can take it.
That is going to hurt.
Although I rolled shitty. You take 10 points of damage.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you try and you push yourself to your feet, the creature before you takes the opportunity, slashes across your back, digging deep. You stand up and look at it, taking the 10 points of damage. And what do?
Did everyone take their drink?
For that's
No.
20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I think I was the
If
only
I
one.
have to drink, you have to drink.
What?
That's not
Oh,
how
no.
it works.
Did you take your drink?
I took my
Okay,
drink.
good.
We took our drink.
But yeah, what is your
Okay.
turn?
I'll
Oh,
take a shot.
Okay.
So
Take
you
a
use
shot.
half your movement to stand up, so you're 20 feet left.
Yeah.
No, we're
also an action.
feeling
I'm
it.
going to reward my ally by killing the one that's threatening both of us.
Okay, go ahead. Swing on it.
Hopefully.
Okay. I use shocking grasp
Okay.
with my sword. And 13. Oh no. 15 plus 11, so 26.
Oh my
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at a level 5 now, that should happen. You've been rolling plus 10 since like level 3.
I
so,
know.
So I'm acting impressed.
I'm so impressed.
Always be impressed.
Wish I had a magic weapon.
It's not
I
a
mean,
magic weapon.
I don't have a magic
I know.
weapon.
Mine
Well,
do have
no,
a magic
my bow's a magic
I just wish I
weapon.
had one because that's
5,
nice.
7.
Buy one, fuck.
Yeah, choose me.
You have so much gold now.
I haven't met
Ketchup.
anyone that sells them.
That might change. Who
Or
knows?
did you not ask the right people?
12.
We're going to a
about
big
17.
city. They've
Say
got
the
them
right
all.
words to the right people. I mean, he's pulling up his spellbook. Technology.
22
Of course they
plus
have them all.
You got a thing on your finger.
9.
What?
31 damage.
Yeah.
It's like a little.
Jesus Christ.
Probably from that
Matters to
cat.
you?
Huh?
With your fist or your sword?
With my sword.
So you stand up, it slashes you across the
Now
back.
I get
Oh, wait,
it.
You feel the blood trickle behind your back. The blood
Jesse
inside
Pussy
you
is what you're
stirs a
thinking.
little
I
bit.
know it.
You look towards it, you draw your sword, you slash forward. Whoosh!
Oh, no.
As you do, you feel it cut deep. Seamus, you're up.
Again?
He went before me.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
so
So it's
Oh,
Yeah.
my weapon does a category larger. It's 2d8.
okay. Go ahead and roll 2d8 then.
I forgot about that.
Bro,
Motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
even more damage.
I'm gonna say for this round.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say for this round you were not used to your new size,
Okay.
so you held back a little bit.
Okay.
You thought your swing would reach to a certain point,
Stop.
but you realized afterwards you're like, it would have went longer
No.
if I tried. But this
He's
round,
sitting
let's
right
use it.
here.
Okay. Can I keep?
No, you're not.
Damn it.
Saving rolls.
No.
All right.
New way.
So you have not supposed to be putting your armor yet, have you?
I have not put on my armor. It's too hot.
All
My
right.
armor would have baked me alive.
That's what I thought. So
It
you
would've,
will
like,
take 7
melted
points of
to your
damage.
skin.
That's fine.
As one claws you across the chest.
I feel like you have enough
Seamus.
without your.
You will take 9
Yeah,
points of damage.
my
as
AC
one claws
is
you
giant
across
with
the
my
chest.
armor.
I'm not going to live much longer.
Oh,
No,
no.
fine.
As they try to claw you,
Yes.
you're like,
You don't
your
care when
your
I'm
movements are
dead.
predictable.
Right.
You block them.
Don't
inside.
worry, I'll
Where's the
protect you
weapon?
eventually.
Alexia, you're up first.
Damn it.
New
What
round,
are you
you're up
doing?
first.
Shoot something! Stab it!
I did not
She
stand up
punched
on my
one.
last
You are still
one.
currently on the ground as you try to fight against it. You punched it, you try to push against it, but it held you firmly. You are currently grappled.
Wait,
Wait,
do I have
the
to
one
do a
that grappled her
save?
and There's only 3 on the field.
No, so
And-
this one
One
would be
hit you and
attacking
one hit Kevin.
me.
Yeah.
That
Oh
one's
no,
hitting
you're right. Yeah,
Kevin.
I'm sorry. You are not
No.
grappled right now because one of them ignored you and hit Seamus instead.
Yeah. That's what I was just talking about. 'Cause there's-
Stand up and
There's one on Kevin's
Yes.
character. There's one on.
You will still take the AOP if you stand up, but you don't have to make a strength check anymore. You can just stand up.
Oh, then I want to stand up.
Alright, let's see if one of them hits you.
Wait, so this one is next to Seamus now?
He does not hit you.
Yes.
What's
I'm
He's
adjacent
close
to
to
these.
both.
So
Yeah.
is the one on top
Well-
of you, pinning to the ground currently, with his claws embedded inside of you. You try to push off of it and you are pushed back down. However, the wizard next to you, after casting a spell, he goes, hits Seamus. However, he's not paying attention to you anymore, so you stand up, he misses you entirely.
Oh,
You have to take your 5-foot step though if you want to make a shot without disadvantage.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do rapid shot.
Okay.
Is he flanked at all? Oh, they're all
No.
on the ground. No, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
For the love of God, don't shoot me!
Did you guys spell on the
Please don't
ground?
shoot me.
Oh, thank God.
Huh?
28.
I'm sorry, did you guys spell on the ground? Okay, from now on, from the ground, disadvantage. I forgot that fact.
Concentration.
Alright, so I
Yeah, if
got
I'm not resisting.
That's true, but you have to hit such AC still.
It was like 10.
Yeah, I know, but
Natural 20.
I'm not drinking for that. But sorry,
Retroactive.
we'll all drink for it. I'm sorry. The rules are the
Yeah,
rules.
don't the rules.
As I retroactively roll that.
But you didn't. I forgot you didn't stand up. If you're on the ground, it's disadvantage. But
Spells is spells. Sitting or standing matters not.
Okay.
both of them. Sorry. So you
Okay,
stand
rapid
up.
shot. So 27 for the first one.
Hits.
Nice.
Sounds like a
Well,
plus 11.
For the second.
The second one misses.
Because
Sorry,
it's
what?
disadvantage.
I can't do it when I'm doing
7 damage.
As the campaign progressively falls apart, the drunker we get.
Hey, man!
No, it's not gonna playlist. I mean, it's
Don't
a playlist.
judge me.
It's not a playlist.
We're still killing lizards.
Yeah. At least I'm hitting. I
So
got a
you
50%
stand up,
hit rate.
the lizard tries to at you, but misses entirely. You pull your up, hit it straight in the chest as it goes. You try to pull your second arrow, you fire, it dodges out of the way, hits the sand.
I'm still like
Arthur, you're up.
That'll just Let's get in.
I mean, if you want to, you can. It's a good time to do it.
Roll the
Slightly
cover.
ground,
blurry
you're
as
saying.
that one made
You
it.
can stand up, and then they'll jump.
Your
Just
character's still
using your
drunk.
arms.
I know.
Well, see,
Straight up
I just
She's
think like
conscious,
just
but she's definitely
clenching,
still
and then I
feeling
just
it.
use my tail to push me
Oh
up.
shit! I failed one of those.
You
I'm
can
actually
you can
going-
certainly try and stand up, dude.
I'm going to actually attack from the ground again.
Okay,
Flurry book.
so make a strength check first.
We got it on my head.
Luckily, I have advantage, so that is 19.
So my
Modifier is 4, so what's total? No, not grapple.
No,
it's
not
just strength.
so it's also 19.
19? Okay, so roll off. Here we go.
What happened to the giant worm?
7.
7? I got a natural 13. What's your strength check?
It's
How
like
come the giant
walked
worm
away.
appeared?
Which
Like,
one's
we all
it?
We
died
haven't
out.
modified a
It's,
colossal monster yet.
11? So my strength take, I have a
I was
15.
not. I was unconscious.
So,
I don't know
you
what's
try and
happening.
push off of it. Your muscles
Wait, was it
strain.
above it?
Oh, okay.
It's above you right now. You punch it twice.
It's probably
It kind of pushes you back into the ground. That was your last round. This round, you're
I
like,
feel
I'm gonna
like
stand up
2
this time.
months.
See you. Flex and try and push it up.
Oh,
This
man.
time it.
Hello,
Back into the
Austin
You still have an attack if you want to. You can try and do a hit that.
My
if you want.
pinky is gold!
No.
Okay, go into a head that. Roll at disadvantage. You are not trained to use your head, so roll again. 19.
So yeah, 19 would be the.
Okay, go roll D4 and that's your
It's
strength.
not funny, don't giggle.
Yes.
You want to blitz it, fun?
Half the D4 and that's your strength to it.
I'm bong in the bits.
So 2, so
Pipe
1
in
that's
the
your
crate?
strength, so 5. 5. So as you try and push it up, this time this creature has you like bent down entirely. You try and push it up. As you can't lift up entirely, you use your head. You crash into it.
That ain't true, so.
Mikhail, you're up.
Oh, I'll try to stab it again.
Focus.
Try. Better
There's no
fucking
math
do it.
one.
20 is the low roll.
Oh.
Okay, you hit.
No,
Cat wants to get drunk. He's like,
I don't have to reroll damage rolls, right?
No, just the hit.
9.
9 damage.
Max damage!
Nice.
Alright, Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to finish off the creature that's attacking me.
Okay.
That one. Oh,
Oh!
damn it!
Oh my god.
Stop rolling drinking numbers.
Keep it coming!
Mm-mm.
I'm a size larger.
I gotta drive after this.
7 and 8. 15 plus 9.
Oh
you,
my
you
God.
only double the damage dice, not
Okay.
the strength.
So
modifier.
30 plus 9.
So
30.
So
You only double oh dear.
so as you stand up and push to the side and try to attack you last round, you pull your sword to the side, you strike at it, it goes. You stab your sword through its mouth as it roars at you. You withdraw your sword, the creature falls to the ground.
Why are there so many of these things?
We're in a desert. That's why we don't
Great
travel
sword is
tonight.
OP.
There's sandstorms, man. Seamus, you're up.
This is.
Those are glorious.
I lost my dice for a second.
Bartholomew.
Again?
I've been drinking.
I'm
Good
sorry,
have that
everybody.
one glass of water.
We have to excuse pee breaks. I'm sorry. Some of us can't hold it till the 2-minute mark.
Just go! Fast! Run!
If only Alexia was the top of the turn.
Wait, is it almost my turn?
Yes!
Okay, then I'll go after my turn.
Oh, good God. Think of you on. I send my my weasel, which is electric type, to Shocking Grass, the one next to me.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You are not fully rested.
My weasel is. My weasel sleeps in my robe.
It's awkward.
Ooh.
You should
Okay,
give
you
him
get
his
it.
own tent eventually.
16 plus 4. That means I score.
That hits, yes. For touch AC, yes.
Unforgotten Rogues, I see.
Ooh. 21, or 10, 11, 12, 14 points of electric damage. Go, Bartholomew. Teach him the lesson of pain.
Yes. Alright. It's my turn. So.
I actually need to get a ball of extra dimensional space to
Are you
keep
still
him
on
in.
the ground, actually?
Yes.
So, none
I
of your.
Well, Bartholomew
Bartholomew can do
is
stuff, but you cannot cast spells if you're on the ground.
But he can cast
channel it
spells
through him.
Yes.
Bartholomew.
But, so is that the only thing you've
Concentration.
done so far?
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that all you've done for spells?
Aside
Enlarged,
from enlarging him.
And then had my weasel do that.
Alright, so you're.
He stroked my thigh lovingly.
Alright.
It's
he
bigger.
accepted it.
If you try and cast a spell, you cannot do it on the ground. So just keep that in mind. But that will happen. So it'll be my
Is that
turn.
yours?
That's yours when you roll the next natural one.
There we go.
That's
Everyone drink.
20?
wow.
That is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to hurt.
Yes, it is. Oh shit! You take 18 points of damage.
Damn.
Dude, you're dead.
I actually am.
No, you're at
shit.
-9.
No,
You're
I'm at
almost
9
dead.
plus 18. I add up. I don't subtract anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So 17, and your AC is.
No, wait, no.
17,
I'm
so that-
unconscious. 27.
Your AC is 17. You will take
I'm at
7
-1.
points of damage.
Screw that.
Or no, 14 points of damage. Sorry. Yes.
We'll save you.
You're
much
prone,
right.
so everything's
Oops.
pretty against
Well,
you right now. If you're on the
he's
ground,
dead.
you're prone. If you're prone, on that crit.
I will Blades of Blood and
Advantage on
Shocking
hitting
Grasp
you, and also on
this
that
guy.
crits.
He won't live.
So yeah, you take 18 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
Alright, you feel the claws and teeth sink into you. As they withdraw, your eyes kind of glaze back and you pass out. Alexia, you're up.
Shoot her!
So with,
Shoot her!
oh my god, with Bartholomew here, do I get a flanking bonus?
No, you're ranged. You'll never get
Range
Oh,
does
right,
not
never mind.
get
Sorry,
flanked.
I'm sorry. You said that the last time.
Unless you
I'm
do
sorry.
all the crazy archery feats.
I mean,
She's
I have
trying
most.
to.
I have most of
She's
them.
Order of the Bonus she get next.
Oh, yeah. The extra
Yeah, where are the
D8s are so nice.
That was like a D10 on like your.
It was D8s, I think.
Because D8s.
I thought it was D10 your arrow damage already.
Oh, yeah, but it's extra.
So you get 2d8 plus 10.
You eventually got like 68 plus 10.
It's ridiculous,
Oh
yeah.
my god. Okay.
Well,
Within
she's
30
taking all
feet, you are a kill box.
That's why she was a fighter first instead of a ranger. She's getting Order of the Bow initiate at level 6.
Good call.
That was my
I don't
choice.
even
But
know.
I know how to make an archer.
Yeah, I'm too drunk for this
Thank
shit.
you.
I know how to make an archer. I was like, fuck rangers, just be a fighter.
Yeah.
Alright. Rapid shot on the lizard in front of me that I've been
For the love of God, don't shoot me.
attacking. You're
Shoot
still on the
her!
ground! Oh
Yeah.
my god. 28.
You stood up first, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
still-
where I said, okay.
And I moved back, so I'm in like.
She's notorious for that. I was afraid I was going to die from a random arrow.
Okay, so the first one was 28. Then 27 minus 2, so 25.
Those
So
both hit, yes. You even Blackthorn yet.
Damn it! Alright, so 2, 9, 11 total damage.
11 total damage. Alright, it's both of them. You release them with absolute precision.
Hells yeah, I do.
Ardhall, you're up.
Alright, I
Punch
guess
her in the
I'm-
pussy!
I moved to stand.
Okay, so AOP on you. That'll hit you, unfortunately. You take 9 points of damage as you stand up.
That's unfortunate.
Where one claw struck you across the back, the other one whoosh, in the next formation.
Who's that? 14?
Yeah.
Alright.
But you are standing up currently.
Alright, do I get an attack still?
Yes. You use
Alright.
half your movement to stand up.
Flurry of blows on the same one that has been dicking around with me the whole time.
Okay.
You and I are now flanking it, so you get a +2 to hit.
Nice.
You hit it regardless.
Okay.
Second one, a -2.
Ooh.
Plus
Plus a 2, so flat.
So it'd be 12.
12
No, 11.
11 miss, unfortunately.
Okay, so then just 1d6 and
1d8 plus 6.
1d8 plus 6.
So 7 plus 4 is 11, and then roll d6, and 1. So 12 points damage total. So you try to strike at it, you stand up, try and punch it, you hit on top of the head, it slams down to the ground. You try to do it again, it actually dodges out of the way just in time. Mikhail, you're up.
How much longer do I have?
Stab it in the butthole.
Several
That's a check.
minutes.
Cool.
It's
so
minutes.
all of time. All
Does
of
15
combat.
hit?
No,
got-
actually.
5 minutes of
I
it.
can probably throw you guys.
It's 50 rounds.
So as you swing
pick
like
them
your
up.
tired sash, you're just like, sluggish swing.
You can finish this encounter.
So you're up.
Okay. I'm going to protect my ally and
Your-
true
your
friend.
new ally.
We've only known each other for a little bit, but he did throw my thigh.
That's true. You guys are now emotional.
It made me get all big. Okay.
Been there.
So I cast Blades of Blood.
Okay.
I get
Shit. Okay.
I get 3d6 extra damage for.
Because you have to take 5 points damage.
Yes.
Though.
So my HP is still good.
Okay.
And
Roll the hit though.
huh? Yeah. And then I use shocking grasp as well.
Blades of Blood is a channel.
It's an instant. It's not a channel.
But it says channel.
No. You cast
you
it,
can
and then your next attack has 3d6 extra damage for sacrificing the
I
5
can
HP.
vouch for this. Played a Dust Blade before.
Wouldn't
It's a
you have to do-
broken ass
wouldn't you have
combo,
to do
but
it
it
before,
works.
though?
No, it's an instant. So I can use it as a free action, and then I can use shocking grasp through my sword as my channeled spell.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
Yeah, but it takes 2 spells. So
Okay.
8 plus 15.
That'll hit.
Okay. Whew. I need to save my friend.
You're fondling, friend.
It was all requited, thank you.
I'm an old man. I get lonely.
It was like underrequited, but also requited at the same time.
So,
You're like,
10 plus
oh, ooh.
So 19 physical,
Okay.
and then I gotta do 8d6
Got some.
magical damage.
I don't know if he's gonna.
5, so 7,
More
plus-
sixes somewhere. Did you do something with them?
Oh, I have one.
so
I don't have any of
14,
yours. Kevin's been throwing them on the ground.
15.
Really?
No, we only have.
Damn it, Kevin!
So
Not only
18
am I
plus 19, so 37.
Alright. So as your blade briefly glows this crimson aura, you feel it drain your life force momentarily as it draws out of you.
Yeah, like you did
The
that. You
blade,
didn't say
the
anything.
crimson aura enveloping your blade, also explodes in this electricity field. You swing forward, whoosh! You feel the stack in the air as you swing across, and you whoosh, whoosh! You cut this creature into several pieces.
Super dead.
Seamus, you're up.
I'm so sorry.
I stand up freely. And I go over here, and I go shocking ray.
Okay.
Scorching ray, rather. 14 plus 2 is 16 to touch.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
That's some nice damage, damn.
11, 13,
That's
14
a lot.
damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought that was the 6.
That is the one.
The starburst?
That is the
That's
one.
so cheating.
Yeah, that's
It looks so
garbage.
cool.
Right?
It's to let you know that failure can look pretty too.
Well, that's a lie.
I'll wait for Kevin to get back so I can roll on him.
Do it anyway. Make him dead. We won't tell. You won't tell either.
Yes, he takes 40 bajillion damage.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure I
He's like super dead. Dead for all
Poor
eternity.
But only 4 points.
I knew him.
I knew him well.
I once knew a man named
He was a gold dragon man, and then he died.
He was so shiny and then
Burst into
exploded.
flames.
He exploded. And then he exploded again.
His own kind hate him. It's so sad. Why couldn't they just get along?
That's more of a Alexia thing.
Yeah. The humans hate me, the elves hate me.
Yeah, half-elves have it rough. I'm sorry.
I survived.
Are you sympathetic towards half-elf
I
lights?
survived.
I am. As is my character.
Are you half-elf?
No, but he's half something.
That's true. What's your other race? Human?
Vampire. Well, and human, yeah.
Human vampire. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Bitch, you just got the worst sunburn of your life today.
That's why I'm wearing my cloak.
He stayed cloaked the entire time.
It makes me a little exhausted in the heat.
I cast daylight right on your eyeball.
Ooh,
You would probably blind my
We'll take
character
4
at that
points of
point.
damage.
Ah.
Don't play, guys. Don't play.
The
Kevin,
M&Ms
I
are
can't
out.
Why
Yeah.
are evidence on the floor?
I'm so sorry.
Alexia, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Worse
take 4
than spilling
points.
alcohol.
What?
Party
I said spilling M&Ms is worse than spilling alcohol.
That's my dad
Yeah.
used to say.
I'll die from those M&Ms. I'll rapid shot the last lizard.
Okay.
Kill it.
I'm trying.
Save our friendly neighborhood
22.
dragonborn.
Oh, so 15.
Are you rolling disadvantage for anything right now?
Yeah.
Because you are dehydrated.
Oh, Well, then how do I do disadvantage on rapid shots?
I thought I
the
gave
second
her-
one gets
You
disadvantage
do 1,
anyway.
2, 1, 2.
I thought I gave her a drink.
Okay.
Well, she's half asleep right now
Oh,
and
that's
has
true.
not specified she drink water yet.
That's true.
So she's dehydrated and
I've been
tired.
drinking water this whole time.
I mean, so say it next time.
They were on the ground in the corner.
It's no excuse.
Here, you take
Have
Okay,
you
so
all been rolling disadvantage on the attack?
17 for the first one.
17 will hit.
Okay. So with
Yeah.
the second one, do I do the disadvantage minus the 2?
Yes.
Damn it, okay.
Have you all been
Oh
on disadvantage
my
so far?
god.
Okay, that's 4.
You must hold us accountable as the master of dungeons.
24. Okay, so
Oh, I don't know,
14, so
listen,
12.
A certain amount of
Okay, the
alcohol
second one.
makes us forget.
Okay, so the first one hit.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
You're lucky I can do math.
6 damage!
6 damage.
And a drink.
Alright, Ardhall, you're up.
Alright. I'm standing though, right?
And
Yes.
2
Okay. The lawyer blows again.
Okay.
Since fury blow. So that was really bad.
What was it? Are you rolling disadvantage?
No.
So roll it again. You take the lower of the 2.
You guys are wearing the same shirt.
Okay, so it was
What type of shirt?
What's the lowest?
6 plus 7, which is 13.
Thomas. Roll again at disadvantage. -1.
Put a no dude
Yeah.
there.
What do you mean? What?
So add your 6 to it and then minus it by 1.
I resent that statement.
So,
We don't
am I
acknowledge
6
chat.
to it?
So add 6 to it.
I'm doing that now. 19.
19. So roll again. Take the lower of the 2. Because you're
Oh,
disadvantage.
so that was the first one.
That was the first one, yeah. So you're disadvantage for everything. So you missed the first one. Go ahead again with.
So 8 plus 6, right? Where's
Something
it?
about this being a
He's plus
bad
6.
porn and what
Okay,
it's
so,
being
The second one will hit regardless. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
Excuse me, sir. Nope.
Plus 4, so 10. And then roll d6. And 3, so 13. Alright, so in your half tired state, you try and punch forward.
Apparently they're gonna turn us in for more
You misses the second one. The creature lunges at you. You punch up and deal damage to it. Mikhail, you're up.
I will swing at the dude.
Do not giggle
There's
at
so
it.
many things happening right now. Go ahead and go.
Wow, that was clusterfuck.
Advantage, right?
Yeah. No, didn't make it. So we'll see if I get that one. Nope. Rolled 4.
So as you, still in your tired state,
I drink a lot.
Sawyer, you're up.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, lots of things are happening right now. I don't know what's happening.
I moved to the enemy.
Okay.
Keep it together, man.
And I proceed to strike with a mighty force.
No! I am not down for that!
I
Okay.
didn't love it.
No, thank you.
I'm going to attack him with my
You
great
get
sword.
paid for that.
I don't give a shit.
You get paid for a lot of
Disadvantage,
things.
right?
Yes. Okay. Nat 20 as my second roll.
So
Everyone
roll a
drinks.
drink for it. What's your lowest though?
32. Roll 19, then 20. Oh, sorry. 33.
Oh my god!
Wait a minute, are you wielding a great sword?
Yes.
That crits on a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Your lowest was 19?
Yeah.
Okay, that crits.
Oh my god.
Let's
I
go.
assume it pops.
Wait, doesn't it have to be a net?
No.
It was a nat
Certain-
19.
Some weapons.
Certain weapons have a 19 or 20.
Yours
Yeah.
is on a natural 20. You do times 3 damage.
With the bow, but what about the master sword?
The great sword?
You don't have a
No, I
master.
have to. I have a masterwork.
You have a masterwork or masterwork. It's
That's,
long
that's
sword.
19
That's
to
19
20.
to 20.
Yeah, so isn't it a natural 1920, or is it adding everything?
It's
to
It's a
that?
natural
19.
19
Okay, okay.
So 28.
That's what I was asking.
Damn.
From a 5% chance to a 10% chance.
So again, as this creature lunges forward, you impale it, and you pull out, and the creature's kind of and falls to the ground.
Pulling out isn't always effective.
Not every time.
That's what he said.
But yeah, so for
Worst
all the creatures
gangbang in history.
all the
Shut
creatures before you are passed out currently.
You're the worst.
Or the best.
Well, you're the oldest, so I'm gonna
It's
go
up
with
to
the
you guys at this
worst.
point.
Nice. I collapse of exhaustion.
Yes, you
I
are
go to
very
sleep.
tired.
I'm gonna put my arm
Fucking
on.
arthritis.
Okay.
It's time to start moving.
So you take 20, 30 minutes just like strapping onto yourself. Just
He starts shrinking in size when the time happens.
what's everyone do?
I don't know
Not
what's
bad,
happening.
Take a
No,
I
goddamn
would like to
nap.
go back to sleep.
Is it dead? Are we
I'm
out of
gonna
combat?
stand watch for the rest of the sleeping. The time
So
I sleep.
Mikhail passes out.
I
Yeah.
took no
Okay,
damage,
so you're
so I
also
can
exhausted right now.
switch
You have not
shifts.
gained 8 hours of sleep yet.
Yeah.
You slept for 4 hours. You were woken up. You're point of exhaustion now.
I'm gonna wake up the Dragonborn when there's 2 hours left to sleep. So I'm gonna
Okay.
take a power nap.
So-
I figure he's the most disciplined. He can probably take it.
Yeah.
That's true. I'd be at this.
Alright, so you guys sleep. You have not recovered your wounds yet because it's not been 8 hours. But you are woken up. You guys are traveling at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, just as the sun's going down, you feel a chill in the air. Sawyer begins waking you up.
Hi.
Hi. I'm exhausted. Can you please stay in the last 2 hours of watch?
Of course.
Okay. So my character passes out,
Okay.
still in his armor, by the way, which is gonna leave me uncomfortable. I'm sleeping, but I'm used to it.
Do you have a? You're used to it?
I'm still gonna take a negative for sleeping. in
Okay,
armor.
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have a feat for
Yeah.
that, right? Okay.
No, I don't know if a feat exists.
I don't think it does.
That'd be
Doesn't
cool
have-
if it did. Though.
So you have
6th
your
edition.
point of exhaustion. I'll say take another point of exhaustion for sleeping in your armor after that. So you are very tired. You slept well-ish.
5 hours. So.
Yeah, but you're just like it was uncomfortable because you're sleeping in your armor for one. Although it's very light, you were
You're
just
like,
like
rolling.
I
when
can
you're
sleep
not
better
even
like
trying.
not in my armor.
Yeah.
Welcome
Kind
to
of
life.
toss each other a little bit. Okay, so that's day 1. Let's see what happens on day 2.
Oh my god.
You guys get through day 2. No encounters.
Oh thank god.
Who's
I'm
keeping
drinking
watch
it.
for the second night?
I will.
2 people should at least keep watch.
I will, and then fall asleep on purpose.
Fall asleep during
Okay, and
Yeah, I will literally go, I will, and then just...
you could leave your ferret on watch since he sleeps the
He's
rest of
a
the time.
weasel, sir.
Weasel. I apologize.
Electric
His
type.
name is
but not more so.
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew
No,
has to
his
keep
will.
watch since you guys have an empathic link, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Since when I went to sleep to now, how long has it been?
Your point of exhaustion is gone. You slept a full 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, so we're back to full.
Everybody but you are back at full health right now. So who's taking watch now? You?
I suppose I will.
So you guys
we can
again?
switch off.
You guys can switch off.
I'll do like how long are we keeping watch?
Be 4 and 4, right? If there's only 2
Okay.
people.
Yeah, so 4 and 4.
Okay. So you will not regain hit points. You'll be tired still.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I slept without my armor on.
Without it? Okay, so you took it off and you took it. Okay.
So if we encounter combat on the 3rd day, I'll lose disadvantage, right?
Yes,
'Cause
both of
okay,
you will
okay.
be because you slept for 4 hours intentionally.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we'll do for 3rd day now. And so you guys unscathed again. You sleep through the 3rd day. Both you and Mikhail are kind of exhausted, but luckily no trouble comes your way. So who's keeping watch now?
This time we should split up between the 3 of us.
Yes.
That way we're less tired.
Yes, the 3 of us.
Well, neither,
Take
but
first shift.
yeah. Okay, I will do second since.
Okay.
3rd and final.
Alright. So again, on the 3rd day, nothing happens.
And now we can take 4 and watches throughout the night so that none of us are tired.
The 4th day, I just cast Fly Under Frazzle and get my ass a-moving.
So you arrive at the city before anyone else
Yes.
I jumped to the city.
does. Go ahead, make a jump check. Make 3 of them.
I asked Seamus if I can join him on
Alright,
Shafrazzle.
so 28.
You want to ride the pony?
Yes,
Nat
please.
20.
Oh my
I
god.
don't
I
want
jumped
to
to
walk.
Go ahead.
How many nat 20s did you roll?
I think that's my third. And then 32, so I got 42, 28, and 32s. Am I at the city or am I?
Yeah, you see Seamus take off on Shafrazzle. You're like, I can get there faster. You actually end up there before him, so you jump the first time. Glide about 20 to 30 feet. You land. Jump again. This time going on much further. You land. Land there again. So, Seamus, when you arrive at Celios, you see that Ardal is actually just sitting there leaning against the stonework, waiting for you.
Apparently the lizard is waiting for you.
You beat me!
I have strong legs.
Motherfucker. Wait, did I jump on the horse?
Roll a d20. If you get higher than me, yes.
Oh, man.
Got an 8.
What'd you get?
She got a 7!
Oh my god.
Drink!
I did not get on Shafrazzle, apparently.
You tried to, you're just like, but you fell off.
Sure, huffing up with the rest of us. Too bad.
I am.
I'm fetching help, don't worry!
So the three of you hoofing it, none of you is supposed to drink water yet, so you're all very thirsty.
I'm fucking drinking
I'm
water right
drinking
now.
my water.
I'm drinking water right now.
When I get
third day
thirsty,
you're
I
drinking
drink water, yeah.
So after 3 days, you're like, I need water, basically.
Same.
And you chug a whole water skin.
And then I make more. So I can chug more.
I asked him to refill and just keep drinking.
The three of us sitting back, walking slowly, drinking our waters.
Then I take potty breaks every 15 minutes.
That's not how that works,
More
you
like
just sweat it out.
In real life and in game.
Oh!
I mean,
So, Seamus and Ardal arrive about 2 hours before you guys do. So what are you guys doing while you're in the city already?
I am. Wait, how much gold do I have?
None.
0 gold.
Frickin' dragons and flying horses.
I'm finding the nearest shady spot to.
In this city, there's tons of buildings to sit underneath. It's still hot as fuck, but there's more shade to go around.
I'm gonna find the nearest shady spot, so as not to attract attention with my shimmering gold body,
Okay.
and I'm going to cover myself with a wing and sleep.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm finding the gods and telling them I have friends in distress.
Okay.
And they're out there, and I guess I'm requesting supplies to go bring back to them and forth.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh shit. Nat 20!
Oh my god.
What are you requesting?
That we assist them immediately. Their lives are in danger, and we must help them now. We must send a party out to it.
So you are so sure of yourself and so determined that you tell them immediately they're in danger. They need your help. They're lost in the desert. I don't know if they're gonna do without it. And then immediately they're like, well, we can't let people die out there. And they assemble a small group and they set out there. As you guys are walking along, just kind of drinking your water and just... Suddenly, some people wearing armor,
Waterbender, refill.
more accustomed for the sun, they reach you and like, Seamus seeks your assistance. Are you the travelers?
We are.
Mutton.
they guide you back to the city.
Nice.
I think so deeply.
What do you guys want to do? When you so as you guys arrive in the city,
I want to find food, water, and a bed.
Preferably 2 beds.
None. Hey, I get my own fucking room. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
No.
So it's the
my
kind of
character's just saying
city
cheese
where-
too.
Just break down the wall and make one big room.
It's quite miniature-sized.
Shouldn't you have shrunken by now?
Oh, normally he's like 220, and he's got a lot of muscle, and he's 6'4".
So buildings are clustered together. A lot of them are built right next to each other. You can tell they're held together by several different pieces of wood. Everyone make a spot check real quick.
Spot check.
With me?
Spot, yes.
21.
That didn't help me at all!
Wasn't supposed to.
22.
20, non-natural.
14.
8.
Suck it.
What'd you get? Spot?
21.
What'd you get, Alexia?
8.
8. So everyone but Alexia and... Sorry, what'd you get?
Nah, 20,
What,
non-natural.
what'd you get?
I got
So you
22.
got 8, you got 14. Okay, so everyone but Alexia and Sawyer. As you guys kind of marvel at the city, there's lots of stone structures, lots of kind of like wooden kind of like constructs. But you guys look up and you see that a lot of the buildings
Down in
across
Old
the place
English.
are connected
So
by several wooden planes, as if the city is constructed from there.
Kevin?
This is a very crowded place.
Put on.
As you guys take a deep breath and realize that you finally made it to Celios, this is the area that you've been trying to strive for. You survived your encounter on the Sand Flyer. You survived several days of travel in the desert. You come here and you take a breath of fresh air. Although still very hot and sandy, you have found civilization. And that is where we're going to end for the night.
I look to the nearest party member and say, I should not live in the desert. I've grown tired of this.
I just announced that I'm gonna find the closest tavern and just eat, drink, and sleep.
Where's the brothel? I need something wet.
Oh my god!
You do all of these things as
Oh.
you guys spend your time in Celios until next week.
Yeah.
Just want to say thanks again, everyone, for watching. Share this around. At least follow us. You don't have to subscribe or anything. Just follow us so you know when we're playing. If you love D&D, check us out. If you don't love D&D, learn to love it.
And
Shut the fuck up and get out.
But yeah, so I appreciate everyone for tuning in
Obscure,
tonight.
yours.
And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye!
Goodbye.